Somebody asked me if we've checked in on Sakurai's channel in a while. No, actually, we did not. And that is good for me because there are 2 videos I want to watch. The first one is about my favorite game. Wait.
You can't imagine how much I hate wanting to go see this movie, but I can't because a 23-year-old man going one ticket for the Mario movie with no one else with me is not a good look. Wish I had a kid so I had an excuse.
Go at like 11 p.m. at night. You could go at like 11 p.m. really late when nobody's there to see you or judge you. That's probably the play. Okay. That's what I would do anyway. If I was alone, I would just go alone. Nobody's going to stop me from seeing the Mario movie. Coney, they're not going to show the Mario movie at 11 p.m. at night. They absolutely will. Are you kidding? They show movies at all times. Sakurai channel! He made a video on Kirby! It's my favorite Kirby game. I have to watch it. Also, he made one on Game Awards, which I feel like I should save for when there are actual Game Awards, but I think this is going to be mad interesting. I'm actually curious. What does Sakurai know about Kirby? Oh, I feel like, you know, since he put Kirby in Smash, he's probably, like, talked a lot to the guy that made Kirby, right? Probably good friends. Get it? Kirby des. Yay! The good one! Move cam? Oh, yeah. Whoops. My bad. Kirby des. Damn! I guess Kirby's Dream Land wasn't that good. Okay. I thought they were the same game. I thought it was a straight up port. I didn't know it was different. It's weird how... Damn. It's weird to me how short games used to be to make. You know what I mean? They used to be so much easier, and I know that it's like way harder now because there's way more detail that goes into them, but like, I don't know, where would we be at if we were still at this point where you could make a game in like 6 months, you know? That's crazy. Kirby NES is the best NES looking game hands down? Maybe. I mean, I can't think of a single good looking NES game, right? Probably. I'm not gonna fight with you, right? NES games don't look good. I thought Mario 3 too, but like that's just later Mega Man games? All right. Sure, whatever. All those games are old. They came out too late. Oh, I forgot about Gimmick. I saw Gimmick at a GDQ run once. I was like, oh damn, that looks good. Pretty! Damn, this game does look good. Look at the colors. What a cool game. Kirby games are special, dude. I don't know why. Just their visual design is great. The gameplay kind of sucks, but the way they look is amazing. Kracko! I love Kracko. Okay. I was always what the hell is this guy's deal? Did anyone else think that when they saw this guy? When I was a kid, this guy made me uncomfortable. I was like, ugh. Yeah, I know he's a clock, but he looks like a human. He has like a mustache. I just thought he was a guy. Yeah, he just looks like a person. He's ticked off. He's the only enemy in the game. Every time you encounter him, a big text bubble comes up. I'm really ticked off. That's funny. Prepare for something alarming.
基本的なクリアまでは
I'm gonna clock you.
吐き出しだけでもいけるようになっているはずです。なお、これは当時私が書いた企画書。絵に力が入っていないので時間がなかったんだろうな。
This is his artwork? Ew. I hate this fucking guy. I hate him. I guess they're supposed to be like hands on a clock, but how do you make that work? Get rid of the eyebrows or the mustache. You can't have both. It's either, what, 10-20 or 4-40. You can't have all four. Ugh. Whoops.
なんてことを思わせますが、楽しげではありますよね。
Dude, the art looks amazing.
そしてコピー能力はカービィのキャラクター性を爆発的に高めます。さまざまな姿や能力を見せるカービィはそれだけで楽しい。
Does the sleep power do anything? It doesn't, right? It just makes you fall asleep. Okay. I always wondered when I was a kid, I was like, there's got to be like something really cool here, right? It probably does something really cool that I don't know about at a certain point. My bad.
新しい敵と会うのも楽しみになるはずです。
It doesn't refill your
敵に
HP,
意味を
no.
持たせられるのはかなり大きいです。
Oh, this is my favorite
作
song.
るのが大変というデメリットはありましたが、作れない範囲ではないなとも考えました。
Song goes crazy.
実際チームに所属したスタッフもめちゃくちゃ頑張ったため、しっかりきっちり完成していると思います。ところ
Cool.
でゲームボーイとファミコンでは画面のドットの数が違います。カ
Wow.
ービィは同じドットサイズで構成されていますから、相対的にカービィが画面に対して小さくなっていま
That's
す。
kind of neat.
ちなみにアスペクト比が違いますから少し横長にもなります。
Oh, he's so cute. God, he's perfect.
画面が広いと
Lazy
気候がさらに強くなるという現象が出てきます。
Classic
こう
Sakurai.
すれば
Cutting
何でもパ
corners
スできる
again.
傾向が大きくなっていきます。実際
How about a little bit of
外してしまう
work
ことも考えたことがありましたが、結果的にはそれを
Thanks,
しています。
Cyberfile.
まず下にあるインフォボードを割合大きめにしています。縦の大きさを抑えてキャラクターを大きめに見せる役割とコピー能力の絵を楽しく見せるという役割を兼ねています。また中ボスによるスクロールロック設定などで補っているところもありますね。
Were they
こ
bigger?
れは前作からやりましたが。
I was gonna say, were boss fights ever bigger than one screen? That's crazy.
これはこれでバランスが取れたと。
Why is that Kirby blue? I like that blue Kirby. How did he get blue Kirby? How did he get blue Kirby? Ice? Oh, it is ice, isn't it? Dude, that looks cool.
これで
I
バラン
like
スが
blue
取れた
Kirby.
と思っています。
I kind of wish Kirby was just blue.
ワ
Yo!
ンダーゲームを3つ作ったのも夢の泉の特徴です。
I went crazy on the game where you
ゲームを
feed
作れると思
DDD.
っており、これまたゲーム初心者へのサービスとして導入
Nuts
した
on
も
that
ので
one.
す。
Yep, this one. Oh, wait, no, you
複雑な
feed
操作を
yourself.
要せず楽しめるという。
DDD feeds you. That's what it is.
入り口をワールドマップに配置し、いらない人はパスできるようにしたというのもポイントですね。
But you had to beat them all, I think.
そして完成しました。開発はさまざまなことでストレスが高く、胃などを痛めたりしましたが、できたものは数あるファミコンタイトルの中で
Yeah,
も
'cause you made it
見劣りしないものになった。
You just wait for the end of a console's lifespan. I bet you can
何
make
よ
a
り
masterpiece.
カービィにコピー能力がついたことは
Make the last game for any
もちろんキャラクター性や人気に
You win.
絶大な貢献をしているのではないか。
Why did he eat the cartridge? That's a very funny joke. Kirby's Adventure really did a number on my stomach. Why'd you fucking eat it, Sakurai?
後のシリーズに対する影響も
You're
甚大
supposed
で
to
す。
play it. That's very funny.
そして私個人としてはファミコンのソフトを作れたのは嬉しかった。ラッキーラッキーですよ。
Is that it?
はい、というわけで次の企画コンセプトの
I didn't learn anything.
星のカービィスーパーデラックスのお話です。
Well, he didn't tell me anything. He just talked about a game he made. Watch the Superstar video. No. Maybe. How long is it? Huh? 4 days ago, 8 minutes? Is it good? Maybe.
はい、雑談の
Yo! He does grab bag! Sakurai grab bag night! Yo!
コーナーです。私
That's
自
my
ら
guy!
も日本ゲーム大
This
賞の
joint's gonna get
活動をしておい
5,000
て
views. He'll never
こん
do
な
it
ことを
again.
言うのもはばかれるのですが、
This one sucks.
ゲームに対する賞って誰が
He's stealing my
何の
bit.
権利で行っているんでしょうね。最初に私の考え方を強調しておきますが、その人が良いと思ったものがナンバーワンです。
Pandering. This is cringe. By the way, this is just my personal opinion, and I believe that everybody in America should be able to have their own opinion. Comment below if you agree with me and think we should all stop fighting on the internet. I love whatever game you like. You like good games too, because you have great taste and are a fan of the channel. I love you, viewer.
多くの価値観、狙い、方向性があるゲームの中で一等賞を決めようということ
He's gonna do Subula. You think he's gonna do Subula next?
自体は私はあんまり賛成できません。
He's Sakula.
ゲームの良さはそれぞれの方向性です。
That'd be so weird if Sakurai just randomly started dropping in little things from the Coney stream, and I was like, hey, that's mine, and nobody would believe me. He just starts watching like small 1,000 viewer streams and just taking their shit. It's like, dude, that's art, and nobody would ever believe.
順位やランク
He
じゃ
could
な
just
いん
have
です。
them. He could do whatever he wants.
広がる価値観を一ところにまとめて優劣を競う必要はないよなと。
No thanks.
でもそれでもゲームの賞って山ほどありますよね。
Too many.
話題になりやすいですし。
Oh, did you guys hear about Far Cry? I know I keep pausing it. Did you guys hear about Far Cry? So Far Cry 6 is getting a Game of the Year edition that costs $120, even though it got no Game of the Year awards. That is so unfathomably based. That is so fucking based. Game of the Year. That's such a Far Cry thing to do. Yeah, it's so... It feels very Far Cry and tongue-in-cheek that you can't even tell if it's satire. Maybe they're fucking around. I saw those Giancarlo Esposito ads. I don't know how serious they are. That's amazing. What is this? Big-ass Bozad. I don't have ad block on that.
なぜあるのかといえば、作った人や支えたファンに喜んでもらうためだと思っています。実際各授賞式の会場などでは制作者がまあ喜ばれるのですよ。いいものを作った人に売り上げ以上の喜びはあった。
There's always one guy that's not dressed like any of the other ones. At these Game Awards, there's always just one dude that did not show up with the like agreed upon attire, you know? Maybe he's the graphical artist.
方が良いです。これは歓迎されるべきことですよね。だからこそゲームに与える賞をレースとして見るべきではないと思います。
That's the monkey ball guy. Oh hell yeah, I love that.
何かの位置を上げたことで別の何かが下がるというわけではありませんから、ただ喜んでもらうためだけに介在すると考えるのが何よりかなと。私本人
Monkey ball guy is the Yakuza guy. What? Wow.
I
didn't know that. I knew it was Sega, but damn, what a talented career.
私自身がもらうことはもちろんですが、それに携わったチームが賞されることで、やったことに対して残るものができるのは何よりだと思います。そして私の活動ですが、ゲームデザイナーズ大賞というものの審査委員長をしておりまして、個性のある作品を作ったディレクターから票を集め、独創性をテーマに賞を与えています。これぞ何様だよと言われても仕方がない。
Don't resident sleeper Baba. We like Baba. I'm not crazy about Baba, but Baba's cool.
しょうがない覚悟の上です。
Baba's neat.
日本ゲーム大賞は基本的に得票数が一番大きな判断基準になりますから、どうしても人気票になってしまいます。純粋に売れて母数が多いものが有利です。
Yeah.
だけど ゲームの評価ってもっと大切なものがあるので
Bonus stars.
商業と関係なくゲームに大切な独創性をその生みの苦しみを味わったディレクターたちがちゃんと拾い上げる。これは何らかの価値があることと思います。新たな芽を育てるためにも
He said, "Don't make
票
pig
数で
shit.
決まるだけではない
Easy stuff to funnel into the mouths of the
あった方が
masses.
良いのではないかなと。
I need more roller drones."
基本的にゲームの賞は良いゲームを作った人たちと、そのファンを喜ばせるための
These
もの
videos
だ
don't say anything. That's the end? Dude, what is he? What kind of... He really is a YouTuber. What is he talking about? He just is like... What are his videos talking about? Game awards happen, and they really talk about the best in the industry. I won a couple awards, and I'm very grateful for it. Sometimes game awards honor the most popular games, but I think it's more important to honor games that maybe aren't as popular, but maybe have more innovation. Anyway, that's today's video. Dun-na-na, dun-na-na-na. There's an Among Us reference? No. I'm not watching this whole thing. It's a minute long. God damn it. You missed it? That's a fighting
プレゼ
game.
ンはスピードに他ならない。贅肉を削ぎ落とし、必要なことだけ
It's
伝
in
え
the
るように
black
します。
space part? Huh?
商法。それはプレゼンはスピードだということです。
Dude. Sakurai has played Among Us. That's weird. I feel like Sakurai would be really bad at Among Us. I bet he can't lie. He strikes me as a very bad liar. I don't know why. I feel like he doesn't lie. I don't know why I have that idea. He has Among Us merch. Oh, does he? I think he did have that in a past video. Among Us is in Smash. Oh, yeah. I forgot. That's true. He references Sekiro in one of the videos. Dude, I can't believe he plays all these games. I don't know why I just assumed that, like... I just assumed that he only played the popular games. Or popular Nintendo games that they tell him to play. I just assume he's not a gamer. Because he's a celebrity, kind of, even though he's literally a game developer. I don't know. I don't know why I think that. A real-life gamer. Neat. Whoa, what is that? Wait, I think I know what that is. Wait. If I stretch this out a little bit. Let's... Huh? Wait. Wait. Not quite. Oh, it's gone. I know what it's supposed to be. I just can't... I can't. As good as I'm gonna get. Not bad. Close. Oh, that one's way better. Look at that! Look at you! You nailed it! No, you have some spots on the bottom. Pretty good. Alright, this one better be good. I'm giving him one more chance. I'm giving you one more chance.
スーパーデラックスはスーパーファミコンで1996年に発売されました。
Actually, no, I'm not going to give you one more chance. Hold on. I've already watched half of his videos. And every time I'm not learning anything. He just talks about... Watch the video this time? I do! What are you talking about? He is a very bad YouTuber. Get to the point, Sakurai. I'm falling asleep. Shut up, everybody. I want to learn about Terrare, the hungriest man in history. Enough gaming shit. I'm sick of video games. I actually had no idea who this was, but everybody was talking about this video that just came up The animal scientific names. I saw a few people talk about that, and I was like, that doesn't sound interesting. But the hungriest man in history, yes, please. I just found out this guy existed 2 days ago. Oh, me too. Oh, also, I don't know if you see this next bear. Gorilla versus bear, who would win? Maybe we find out tonight.
Hey kids,
Tonight is the
I think
night.
we can all agree that there are few pastimes more grotesque than competitive eating. The concept of a bunch of guys pushing their anatomy to its limits just for sport leaves a bad taste in my mouth in more ways than one. But imagine if these men didn't adopt this habit just for fun. Imagine if some gross biological error forced them to eat like this for their entire life. Introducing Tarare. Tarare was born in France around 1772 to
He's
a poor
huge
farming family.
already.
It's said that his appetite was so voracious that, by his teens, Tarare could eat an entire quarter of a cow carcass in a single day. You'd think he'd be like mega obese, but no, he only weighed 100 pounds by age 17.
Oh, he's
However,
like a
there were still a
Kobayashi.
few things that stood out about Tarare
Oh my
appearance-wise. For one, he had a huge, stretched-out mouth with horribly stained teeth. He could reportedly fit 12 eggs in his cheeks at once, much like a chipmunk keeping its chipmunk eggs warm. Additionally, when Tarare was full, he'd get a crazy octomom gut going, and any other time, he'd have a huge flap of stretched out skin hanging around his waist.
What the fuck? Is Tarare a person? What the fuck is... I've never seen any human being like this. Tarare might be the last alien that's ever come to Earth.
He also stank to high hell, even by 18th century French peasant standards.
Well,
he was described as reeking,
France,
quote,
so.
to such a degree that he could not be endured within the distance of 20 paces. So between all this and his horrendous
God.
outhouse flooding
Kick
dumps,
him out
his
of the
family
house.
had enough. Alright, you're eating us out of house and
Yup,
home here.
kick
You
him
gotta
out.
go, man.
Get out of here, Tarare.
You heard me. Kick bricks, Froggy. Wow.
He's a fucking alien. He smells like space. He is the cosmos.
He just called a French person a frog. That's so racist. No, it's not. They're all French. The guy just looks like a frog is all. Oh. Well, too late. I'm already offended. That's fair. Dislike. After leaving home, Tarare was forced to beg and steal just to satisfy his gargantuan appetite. Inevitably, people began to take notice of him, and eventually he landed a job as a street performer in Paris. People would hand Tarare entire baskets of apples, eggs, and even wine corks, and watch in delight as he horked them down without the slightest hesitation. Normally, this went off without a hitch, except for one time when he suffered a severe intestinal blockage. Fortunately, the crowd was kind enough to carry him to the hospital, where he was treated with the strongest laxatives the 18th century had to offer.
Yo, he is eating. Yeah, dude, that's hype as hell. If I was in the 18th century, I would go crazy for that too. People still go crazy for that now. Eating competitions and shit. If I saw somebody eat like crazy in that time, I would go berserk. Although I think I'd probably be mad because I feel like food scarcity was a way bigger issue. I wouldn't know what I was eating that night. Nico Avocado's ancestor. Dude, I just found out the other day. I shouldn't say this on stream. That guy is an OnlyFans. I didn't know about that. And I know that's like fetish shit. But like... Oh my god. I didn't know that. Yeah. Fuck.
I would
We could be learning about Sakurai's game, but instead we're learning about this. Yeah, my bad.
draw what happened
My
next,
bad.
but it would probably get
That Kirby video sounded pretty good right now.
my channel deleted. So let's just picture it for a few moments. Moving on. Cut to the year 1792. This marks the beginning of the
Columbus
War
sailed
of
the
the
ocean
First
blue.
Coalition. Ever heard of it? Me neither. Who was in it? Fucking everyone. Anyway, Tarare decided to enlist in the war. After all, maybe that profound emptiness he was feeling was just a lack of purpose in life. Turns out, no, he really was just psychotically hungry. Even after being granted quadruple rations, Tarare would still be digging through the trash pile whenever he got the chance.
Dude. This is like the worst perk to be born with ever. Oh my god.
After suffering extreme
It's like survival
exhaustion, he
on
was sent off to
extreme
the
hard
military
mode.
hospital in Soutzarin. The staff there was so dumbfounded by the man's abilities that they decided
This
to
is
keep him
awful.
there to run a few experiments.
He had Americanitis. The first American. God bless him.
The first of which involved
Maybe French portions are just really small. This would have been any of us in France. Here are your rations. You have 12 grains of rice and a pint of wine.
putting Terraria in a room with a meal prepared for 15 people.
Damn,
Naturally,
look at
he
that.
ate the entire thing.
Jeez,
and immediately
Terraria,
fell asleep.
stop!
Next, they presented him with a raw eel. In response, Terraria crushed the eel's skull between his teeth, slurping down the entire creature in one go. Now, this is hair-clenchingly horrifying for a couple of reasons.
What
Firstly,
the fuck?
he put a whole frickin' eel in his stomach. But secondly, there had to be some point during digestion where the meat was
14 grains, I cannot fit this in my stomach. Do you have any more wine?
gone, but the bones still
Perhaps
remain.
some
now,
bread
for those
to
of you who
pair.
don't know, an eel skeleton looks like this.
Ooh.
That means Terraria had all of those needle-sized ribs stabbing into the walls of his stomach at once,
Ooh.
and he was fine. He also ripped a live cat apart with his bare hands, drank its blood, and ate everything but its bones, and then later gagged up the fur and skin like an owl, but...
What? What the fuck is wrong with Terraria? I tried to warn you. I warned you about Terraria. I told you Terraria would do that.
You know, that's neither here nor there.
There's a Terraria somewhere out there in the world. This guy exists somewhere.
After reviewing our data, I've come to the scientific conclusion that, yeah, we got a goddamn demon on our hands. But
Yeah.
as we all know, with great devour comes great responsibility. Since Terraria was still technically enlisted, the military decided
guy's
to
a
utilize
fucking
his abilities
demon,
for the greater
yeah.
good. Hey Terraria, it's me.
Honey, he says the Jamer word in one of his videos. I don't know which one it is.
What? What? Why did you, why did you just spring that trap on me? I don't think he does that. Are you trying to get me off this channel? In the chance that I would, like, lose a chance time? There's, like, a bomb in one of these videos? I don't think he does that. The Freud video. Okay. Maybe that makes sense.
The General. Listen, could you eat this box with a note
Oh
in
my
it for me?
God.
Aw. If you do it, we'll give you a wheelbarrow full of bull organs. Lo and behold, 2 days later, he passed the container in mint condition and was given his reward as promised. With this...
Wait, what?
Hey Terraria, it's me, the General. Listen, could you eat this box with a note in it for me? Aw. If you do it, we'll give you a wheelbarrow full of bull organs.
He ate and shit a box?
Lo and behold, 2 days later, he passed...
Does that remind you of multiverses, or is that just me? Just you. I don't think anybody else in the chat saw this and thought of multiverses. I don't think a single other person did that.
the container in mint condition.
Oh! Guys, check it out! I found it. Multiverses remind me of this. You bought another one? No, it was under the thing here. The love sack. I don't know how it got under there, but I found it. It's very loud. And you blame Mal. Yeah, I think I maybe hid it from her.
And his reward as promised.
Whoops.
With this proof of concept, they made him an official spy and sent him into Prussia with a document in his belly to be delivered to an imprisoned French colonel. Unfortunately, there are a couple things Terraria couldn't do that are generally important when sneaking into another country.
007.
A, he couldn't speak German, and B, it's pretty hard to maintain a low profile when you're running around like a madman, wolfing down garbage and mutilating small animals.
This is me in BioShock Infinite. I'm just eating chocolate from the garbage and apples. Eating food out of toilets.
So he ended up being captured
got me
by the
caught
enemy.
too, though.
Initially, he kept his mouth shut, for once, but after a whipping and a day in jail, Terraria gave in. After confessing that he did, in fact, have vital intelligence snaking its way through his GI tract, the Prussians chained him to a latrine until the box emerged 30 hours later. The note wasn't actually anything important, so they just mock-executed him, gave him a severe beating, and sent him on his way. After all that, Terraria...
Mock's execution? What's that? What's a mock execution? I actually don't know what that is. Does that mean they, like, faked his death? Humiliation? They pretend to kill him? Yeah. Is that for, like, the crowd? They pretend to kill you for the crowd so that they think that you're dead? That's what it is? That's interesting. Huh. Pretend to kill him so he feels terror. That's... okay.
returned to
Does he know? Whatever.
life at the hospital, desperate for a
I
cure
never
for
heard
his
of that.
condition, but nothing they ever tried worked. Meanwhile, the man's endless hunger continued to get him into all sorts of trouble. He'd often sneak out of the hospital to eat the scraps
Go back to Kirby, please. You're not a fan of this video right here? You don't like Terraria here? Eating garbage out of a back alley?
Behind the local butcher and fight stray dogs in the alley for their precious garbage. He'd also seek out patients undergoing bloodletting in order to take all their life juice for himself. On several occasions, he was even caught attempting to eat bodies in the mortuary. By this point in my research, I was so desensitized.
Maybe we should have gone back to Kirby. I think, you know what? I'm sorry, Chatter. You were right. We should have done Kirby.
To this guy that I didn't even bat an eye when I first read that. I was just like, all right. Guess he must have been hungry. Anyway, the hospital staff begrudgingly tolerated Terrari's buffoonery until one day when he went too far. Well,
His
Terrari,
antics?
you've only had 3 mess hall raids, 4 miscellaneous trash-related mishaps, and 1 cadaver defiling. So I'd say, so far, this week's been pretty good. Doctor, we should probably inform you that a 14-month-old child has gone missing from their room. Terrari, look at me. Did you eat a fucking baby? Terrari was promptly kicked out of the hospital and spent 4 years out and about doing, whatever horrific shit you can imagine. When he came back, he was suffering from advanced tuberculosis and died shortly after arrival. During his autopsy, the surgeons found that when they looked into his mouth, they could see all the way down his throat and into his stomach cavity. As you can imagine, his whole abdominal region was profoundly deformed. Basically, if this is a normal human, this is what they found inside Terrari.
Oh my
Just like the man's mind, we can see that around 90% is devoted towards food and 10% towards everything else. So, moral of the story here is that, no, you know what, not even I can find anything resembling a moral here. Not all stories have a point to them. Sometimes they're just sad and disgusting.
That's
from beginning to end.
horrific!
And now a word from our sponsor.
Dude, what the fuck? How have I never heard of Terraria before this? How are there not more Terrarias out and about? I feel like I would have met one of them in my lifetime. This just seems like a genetic defect. Yahoo! Oh my god!
Another Frenchman named Monsieur Mouth is famous for eating an airplane by himself. Link.
What the fuck? What are you talking about? Monsieur Mouth. Ah, there he this is a shit post. That didn't happen. I don't think it's a real patient. What the fuck? He's on a date. He loves that plane. Him and that plane are gonna get married. This is AI generated, yeah. Monsieur Mouth Mengetou, Mr. Eat-All. Dude, what's going on in France? I'm glad he died. Couldn't be around for too long. Terrifying. His digestive juices were unusually powerful, so he could digest unusual materials, but he couldn't eat soft foods like bananas or hard-boiled eggs. Dude, have you guys ever eaten a multivitamin on an empty stomach? This has nothing to do with anything. I did that today, and I was miserable. It fucking sucks. I did it today. They tell you it hurts, right? It doesn't hurt me. I just get really nauseous. I have them right here, and I take a multivitamin, and I ate that shit without a meal. I thought I was going to throw up. Made that mistake yesterday. They did warn me. I usually eat it with a banana, but... Dude, this guy's videos rule. This is a good... I like this YouTuber. I'll drop a sub. I've never seen this.
As you can probably...
Okay, is this just a sponsor bit? Okay. Yeah, this guy's pretty... I've never heard of him before. But I did want to see the worst animal skeletons. He's super old, though. Yeah, I don't know how... I'm not like a YouTube guy. I want to know what the worst animal skeletons are. I'm curious. Pre-industrial surgeries. Oh, God! Yeah, this is right up my alley because it's like at the perfect intersection of like gross and interesting. This is my shit. I love this. Non-water floods? How intriguing of a title. What could it have been? This suggests something, surely, but... Alright, I gotta see the skeletons.
This video
Is the new animal video good? The new one that everybody's been watching?
sponsored by Skillshare.
Coney, thank you for all your work at Lost Tech City last weekend. You truly have been a gift. Truly have a gift for being entertaining. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that. do the gorilla movie. I have it on. We're gonna watch it.
Hey kids,
I have it
as we all
locked up.
know, the evolution of species is an incredible process, driven by little more than the random chance that certain mutations may happen to provide a practical advantage in a
Damn, that last fish is turning somebody on.
creature's environment. And as a result, there's a lot of
Why
things
does it
out
have
there that look
toenails?
super dumb once you strip back a few layers. Here's the top 10 worst animal skeletons of all time. So first and foremost,
Can't
I'd like to
wait.
settle a little debate I've been seeing floating around the past few weeks. Yes,
I'm somebody.
penguins do, in fact, have knees. But in order to hide full-grown legs into one plump cylinder, you gotta have a little skeletal trickery on your side. You guys ever do wall sits in gym class or elsewhere? One of the most torturous exercises out there. I now feel even worse for penguins, because not only did they have to deal with living in a frigid black and white hellscape, the most hostile environment known to man, second only to the vacuum of space.
Show me the
all
skeleton.
while constantly pursued by ravenous, bloodthirsty.
Shut
sea
up!
dogs.
Show me the
But
skeleton!
They're also secretly
Oh! Oh my god! Oh, they're resting on their tail though, like a kangaroo. That's not bad. That doesn't look too bad. They're like Skeksis. I'm the only other person in chat that knows what you're talking about. You and I are kindred spirits. We are energetically aligned. Mallory watched that show or that movie or whatever, and for the next week, all she would do is walk around going, I was like, stop.
doing wall sits their entire life. Quick side note, in Mandarin, the word for penguin consists of the characters for business goose, which is fucking hilarious. Like,
Oh, Mandarin's funny.
one day a goose put on a suit and said, "Today it is time to make a name for
That's
myself,
funny.
honk." This next guy is known as Parsons chameleon, found in the more remote regions of Madagascar. Notice
Okay.
the fleshy protuberances around its nose area.
do.
Turns out, not fleshy, not even remotely fleshy, not even
really?
one flesh. Instead, it just has a skull forever frozen in time in the middle of exploding. Like it
that
sneezed right in the middle
rules.
of God, shaping it out of clay, and he was just like, ah, whatever, it's a feature now.
That's
So
cool
for that,
as
this
hell.
rough-headed reptilian gets number
Oh!
9. Normally I would have ranked it higher, but that's a dope tale.
Oh, dude, I want that skeleton. I want to, like, show it in the back. I want to put him... Oh, dude, I want to put him on the TV. I like that skeleton. That's a great skeleton.
So he gets some pity points. Next
Some
is
good
the
art.
pufferfish. So for most of my life, I've pictured pufferfish as just not having any bones. I know it doesn't really make sense, but neither does them turning into a balloon.
No,
like
I
a
think they
goddamn
look like
cartoon.
those- the
Turns
toys-
out, in
the
their
toys
normal
that
state,
expand.
They actually look like this. And when they
Yeah.
inflate, those concentric rings of spine slide outwards past
Yeah,
one
the
another to cover the
toys.
full area, like the aperture of a camera lens expanding to cover the full frame of the fish. The sheer ingenuity of this design has shattered my childhood dream of real-life balloon animals, which has
That
earned the
rules.
pufferfish the number 8 spot on this list. Now, if you've gotten around
Dude,
to
the
certain
eye
balloon
sockets are so big. Look at that. Jesus. They have such tiny eyes, though. Nature is so fucked up. What a fucked up skeleton!
animals, which has earned the pufferfish the number 8 spot on this list. Now, if you've gotten around to certain zoological
They have big
circles,
eyes?
you've
No,
been
they don't. Hold on. I'm about to ratio you. Fucking ratio, dweeb. Look at the tiny little eyes. Oh my god, they're so cute. This one isn't even spiky, is he? I guess. They got tiny little eyes. Pufferfish are cute. Oh, I like that. They're cute.
shown this skull and been told, ah yes, that comes from the dwarf elephant. Oh, you've never
Ew.
seen one? That's because they're extinct. And that thing in the middle? Ah yes, nothing more than the nose hole to which the trunk connects. However, if you're a
Ugh.
rational, free-thinking adult like me, you can look past the lies spoon-fed to you by Nat Geo and other liberal media
Oh, I don't
outlets
like
and
that.
see this for what it is. A cyclops. Next is the orca, otherwise known as the killer whale, the panda torpedo, or the SeaWorld slave. Its skeleton is fairly normal at first glance, but check out this little thing under here. That little bony blip is actually all that remains of the legs and pelvis of the orca from when it evolved from land mammals. Personally,
Oh.
I think that's highly disrespectful to their ancestors. Like, they could have taken the seal route and used those legs for good in the water, but instead these sea cowards said, no thanks, we're gonna undo all that evolution
That's
and just
kinda
be
neat.
bigger, smarter, warmer
It's like
fish
wisdom
again. But hey,
teeth.
we'll keep this little piece of nothing just to remember you guys
Thanks,
by.
Vortex.
Truthfully, I could have chosen almost any cetacean to pick on for this, but the orca's face also
hate
reminds me
whales.
of SCP-682, which is the most OP overrated shit out there. So
Is that's an SCP? I've seen this image a lot. That's an SCP? What does it do? Does anyone know what it does? I know about the doll one. that moves when you don't look at it. I know it doesn't die. It is indestructible. Okay, that's it. I think I know only about the big doll. The concrete doll or whatever. Okay. It looks pretty dead there, yeah. Yeah, no skin or flesh to speak of. Its gimmick is that it's OP. Dude, SCPs are such an interesting concept, ruined by the fact that anybody can make one. They really are. The democratization of publishing has ruined good ideas. SCP is so lame. Nope, SCPs are actually really interesting. What's an SCP? It's like it basically think. How do you even explain this? It's like fanfic for monsters. It's like I don't even know how to. Creepypastas, kind of. Cryptids, fake monsters, yeah. But some people have come up with really interesting ones. Sci-fi fanfic. That's probably the best way to put it. But they're all like around entities. But they don't necessarily have to be like animals. They could be like objects, you know? It's neat. But then, you know, anybody can make one because it's open on the internet. And then it's just like, here's a doll that cries blood.
So he gets the number 6 spot. Moving on, now bear with me here. In every other mammal on Earth, the canine teeth point downward from the gum to the mouth. You know, like a tooth. But this guy, known as the Babirusa, said, and decided to have them grow up through the entirety of its fucking snoot and out the other end, which is the most nonsensical thing I've ever seen. Like, toenails out the front.
What?
How cliche. Let's make them go through the whole foot instead. Look, now I can kick good behind
Lisa
me.
needs
That's
braces.
not all, though. These tusks.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
For the creature's entire life, which isn't a problem in and of itself, right? Rodents, they keep chewing stuff to wear them down. Alligators, they just let them fall out now and then. But the Babirusa's like, I'll just nut in a lady pig long before this becomes an issue. So if it lives long enough, the teeth can curve right on around and slowly bore into the thing's face, like built-in Chinese bamboo torture. And occasionally, they can end up actually piercing the skull and shish kebabbing the brain. Now, some people might say that they can end up.
What kind of evolutionary defect is this? This is just the exit clause on your own species. What kind of god would create such a creature? Oh my god. You have a built-in time limit? Yeah. Jesus Christ. What a fucked up animal.
Of actually piercing the skull and shish kebabbing the brain. Now, some people might say that this doesn't belong on this list, given that teeth aren't technically bones.
No,
and to those
I'm
people,
glad you
kids,
put it
we
there.
Say, eat shit and die. Next, we have the octopus.
Great
The octopus
list.
skeleton is so bad that it doesn't even exist. Sure, they got.
Oh, I
this
was gonna
little
say,
thing
do
in the
they have
middle,
a
but
skeleton?
That doesn't count. That's just
I thought they
chitin.
were just
And yeah,
muscle.
they can get in a jar or whatever, but at what cost? At the animal picnics, the crowd shouts, "Bleh, shun the spineless freak." And at the animal wheelbarrow races, with nothing to grab hold of, the cephalopod holds a solitary vigil at the starting line.
Octopus
and
are
lo,
cool
the
as
octopus
shit.
wins naught but a participant medal at the Grand Prix, and the number 4 spot on this list. Moving on.
No, I hate jellyfishes. Jellyfishes are cringe, but octopuses are cool. They're great. What is that, a bat?
And here's the skeleton of a fruit bat. Now, not a big deal to us regular folk, but imagine if humans had no context of bats and they dug this thing up. Like,
Oh, yeah.
class, archaeologists have recently found these fossilized remains, and using modern technology, we can see exactly what it would have looked like back when it was alive. This abominable creature is known only to scientists as Finger Boy, and is theorized to have fed upon
Holy
fruit,
shit.
insects, and the dreams of.
It would have been so little. Yeah, if you hadn't seen a bat before, you would think that was a person. Absolutely. Because it has like it has like a almost like a humanoid shape, right? It's just a very tiny person. It even has hands. It has 5 fingers.
Not a big deal to us regular folk, but imagine if humans had no concept. This abominable creature
Boy
is known
named
only
Finger.
to scientists as Finger Boy,
Stupid.
and is theorized to
Thank
have
you,
fed
Noah.
upon fruit, insects, and the dreams of orphans, which it would siphon out from the ears of the errant little waifs whilst they slumbered. By the way, if you Google image bat
Aren't bats the closest relatives of primates? Is that true? No. Oh, dude, you're right. I would think that was a fairy. Yeah, I would think it was a fairy. Dude, if I was in the fucking 1800s, I would believe anything. I would think the sun is God. I would think these skeletons are like we look at them with such disdain. How are we so foolish? Truly, I would be the dumbest motherfucker. And I don't even know how I would get that information because I didn't have the internet. How would I even know? God.
Skeleton. Like, more than half of them have the ears built in. Just like, I feel the
Dinosaur
extraordinarily
remains are
bat-like
dragons?
wings.
Wait, is that what they thought? That's so cool. That's so cool. Is that why they thought dragons were real? Because they found, like, dinosaur skulls because they were way more common? Because it was... Oh, this is so stupid. I can't believe I said that. I was going to say, it was, like, a couple hundred years ago. So there were more dinosaur bones, and they were easier to find. Like, they were just littering the landscape. Even though it was hundreds of millions of years. Whatever, you get what I'm saying.
And figure of our decoration are much too subtle. Just like, I feel the extraordinarily...
Cyclops came from the elephants he mentioned? Damn, dude, that's interesting. I would absolutely... It must have been really cool to be a scientist back then, because you could just be wrong, and nobody would expect you to be right. You just, like, based on my life of knowledge and reading a bunch of books, that shit looks like a monster. And everybody be like, damn, I'm glad those monsters are dead, and I never have seen one. Thanks, God, for killing the Cyclops. I never have to see one. Coney, you would be dead in the olden times. No, I wouldn't. I'm only 34. Average life expectancy was like 40.
bat-like wings and figure of our decoration are much too subtle for our consumers. Better slap these on. At number 2, we have the anteater. From its oboe-like skull to its gorilla fist and hands, one can only wonder who let this creature exist.
I didn't know they had arms like that. I thought anteaters had little arms, like a T-Rex. You know what I mean? Dude. Anteaters will kill you. How? The fuck? Oh, the claws, right. Yeah, he might. I don't know. Not me, though. I'd grab its nose. I'd be like Popeye. Dun, 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 dun. Whenever I talk about committing any form of animal abuse, I just assume I'm Popeye. I don't know why that is. I just assume I'm going to, like, grab the nose and like, twist it into a pretzel. I don't know why I become Popeye in those. Like, it's an animal. It's not, like, strong. Why do I need the power of Popeye? That's not a heroic thing to do, to abuse an animal. I don't know why why is that the first thing that comes to my head? It's so
Fun
stupid.
fact, if you take the anteater's...
Every animal becomes taffy with violence. Yeah, every time I eat some spinach, every animal just becomes putty in my hands.
skull and
You've talked about animal abuse 2 days in a row. Yeah, I'm on a roll now.
blow into its nose, it plays a beautiful song recounting the animal's entire life, and then security escorts you out of the museum. Looking at this, I can only pose the question asked for generations long before my own. That being, why the long face? Before we get to the number 1
It's
spot,
funny.
here's a few honorable mentions.
This guy's a good YouTuber.
The wolf eel,
Oh.
the ostrich,
What's this? Is that Lois Lane? Superman's greatest foe. A woman. Shut up. Is what if I didn't know what a woman was? Is that Wonder Woman? The only woman I've ever seen?
this human
His only
cat
weakness.
hybrid I found on a tabloid
basket.
site, and of course, the mermaid. So at our number 1 spot, we have this creature. That's supposed to be a mirror. I know most of you can't see yourself in it on account of your filthy Dorito-smeared screen, so
Oh,
just
that's
take my
funny.
word for it. So what's wrong with
Yeah.
humans, you ask? Well, a lot of things, but for now, let's stick to the skeleton.
Good God, I thought I was banned. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought I was fucking banned forever. I thought he just dropped a bomb on my fucking channel. I thought he stealth bombed me. I thought this motherfucker just ruined my livelihood with that. Twitch moderators, that is a pastry. It's a pastry. That's a pastry. They're at the county fair. Do not ban my fucking channel. It's a pastry.
First off, these bones right here.
God, I was so scared. The fear I felt in my heart.
These are known as the metatarsals, all part of the foot, right? No, that's a bunch of primate propaganda. In most other groups of land mammals, what we'd consider our ankles is actually the quote-unquote knee of the animal. Thanks a lot, walking upright.
Oh.
Also, it's estimated
Weird.
that around 80% of people will experience chronic back pain at some point in their
Yeah,
life.
stop
Thanks
sitting.
a lot, walking upright. Lastly, probably
Oh, never mind. It's walking.
something you've heard
Keep
about at
sitting.
some point, our skull to pelvis ratio. For most animals, giving birth, not a big deal. Small heads, wide hips, mazel tov. But check out the big brain on Brett. Giving birth, not a big deal. Small heads, wide hips.
So I went to the county fair like a month ago. Dude, animals give birth without even knowing they're doing it. It's crazy. Did you guys know that? They don't even know or care. Shit just slides out. It's like they don't even notice it. And for some reason, I never think about that. Well, you do now. I'm forcing you to reconcile with this fact in this moment. Welcome to the Coney stream. Bet you wish you had ads. I was at the county fair, and for some reason, they have like live births there, and that shit just plops out into the hay. It's bizarre. I'm like, is that cow not in pain? Are they not in anguish? I guess not.
Mazel tov. But check.
And you went? Dude, it's just out there. It's not like they have the live birthing area in like a back room somewhere behind a curtain and they have an ID check at the door. That shit is in the middle of the fucking fair. You walk into a room and a cow is just plopping down a litter. It's crazy. Live birth is cool to see. I respectfully disagree.
Check out the big brain on Brett. Throws a real monkey wrench in the works there. For a while, it led to some problems till those extra brains figured out how to work around it. So I guess you win this round, humans. But that doesn't stop you from also winning
this
the
is a
number one
great
spot
channel.
on the worst skeletons of all time. But hey, just because you'll forever be flawed on the inside doesn't mean you can't improve yourself on the outside. That's why you need to try Skillshare.
Dude, this is a great YouTube channel. I've never heard of this guy before, but this rules. Did you just find this channel? Yeah. So what I was saying is that this animal names video from oh my god, he only uploaded to, jeez. This animal names video has been making the rounds on Twitch, and everybody's like, you know, everybody was watching it, reacting to it or whatever. I'd never heard of this guy, but I wanted to watch about Tartare. Tarare, that's it. I just want to watch more of this guy. Animals in space will make me sad. Non-water floods. Obscure, obsolete inventions. Dude, this is a masterclass in thumbnail. He killed Garfield. And everybody seeing this is going to be like, Garfield, like the cat? This is genius. That's so smart. All right, I'll give you non-water floods.
This episode
People wanted it at 7 minutes.
of Salmon
Mass Hysteria
Noah
video?
Academy is
Okay.
brought to you by Skillshare.
This is a great channel. It's 30 minutes with you. Shut up.
Hey kids, if you've been on Earth for any amount of time, you
I
should know
have.
that this place is pretty wet and wild. With water just
I'll
falling
say.
from the sky whenever it feels like it, it's no surprise that floods are among nature's most common means of wrecking humanity's hard work. However, not every flood has been made out of plain
Off topic, but what's your opinion on the Mario trailer? I'm so glad you asked. You can actually find out tomorrow when the video uploads to YouTube. That video is going to be on YouTube tomorrow. Be sure to check it out. Subscribe to the YouTube. We're actually almost at 100K. You're going to see my reaction. Wait, Hundo Watch. Oh, I don't feel like turning it on. Whatever. I'm almost at 100K. Here it is, 377. I'm less than 2K away. Go subscribe to YouTube, please. It would mean a lot to me.
old H2O. Today, we're going to talk about some of the few non-water liquid disasters that mankind has
Poop?
endured. January 15th, 1919.
I can't think
was
of
a
anything
particular-
else. I can't think of any other flood. Poop. Pee? Molasses? You've seen this video.
Really warm day for Boston at around 40 degrees Fahrenheit, well above the freezing
You're
temperatures of
spoiling.
the past week.
Alcohol?
Men wore their
Oh,
hats
yeah.
a little less snugly. Children
you're
huddled
right.
about the fire a little less closely, and
Coke?
the metal tank.
Dude, you guys are... Oh, well. Look at that. Who pre-watched? Who pre-watched this fucking video?
containing 2.3 million gallons
I
of
guessed
molasses
it, I guessed
decided
it.
to collapse. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sam, I've never even held a molasses before. I didn't know there was 2.3 million gallons of it in the world. What was that much molasses
what is
doing
molasses?
in one place? Well, young grasshopper, as with most things,
Syrup?
the answer is alcohol. As the cylinder came tumbling down, it unleashed a delicious brown tsunami that was 25 feet high at its peak. Also, forget everything you know about idioms, because the waves were recorded to have moved as fast as 35 miles per hour. That means
my
you're slower than
God.
molasses. Nerd. Add that to the
Holy
fact that
shit.
molasses is way more dense than water, and you've got a recipe for some major
That's
destruction.
terrifying.
Eyewitness accounts of the event describe houses being swept off their foundation and subsequently demolished. The level of damage was comparable to a tornado sweeping through. Its
What the fuck? All this from syrup? Oh my god.
path of devastation stretching a half-mile long. Here's a picture of, something. I can't tell what it was supposed to
Thanks,
be. All
Hybrid.
I know is that
Thank
molasses
you.
clearly does not play. That's not all, though. A truck was picked up and chucked into the harbor, a train car got knocked off its tracks, and a bunch of dogs and horses just straight up drowned. Oh, and some people, too.
God.
Around 150 were injured and 21 were killed in the disaster. Talk about the sweet release of death, am I right? Ha ha! A couple of reasons these numbers were so high were that A, once you're stuck in something that thick and sticky, you're kind of fucked unless 3 guys with a rope happen to show up. And B, the affected area was so large that 3 guys with a rope would have no way to get to you without getting trapped themselves. As a result,
This is actual cartoon quicksand. John Mulaney has a bit where he says that he thought quicksand would be a really big problem as he got into his adult life, which is a very funny bit because I thought that too. I think every kid in like the 90s, like quicksand was a big deal back then. It was all over media. This is real, I guess. This actually would get you fucked up here.
rescuers had to wait several days
John Mulaney also has a funny bit of cheating on his wife. Well, that one didn't land with me, but it certainly was an artistic choice. What a sad story, that guy. Whatever.
before the molasses either
hope he
sufficiently
gets
drained
better.
out of an area or hardened up enough in the sun and the cold so that it could be walked on without sinking in. After the incident, cleanup was carried out
Why
primarily
is your chat such a buzzkill? I don't fucking know. They're either mean to me or bringing down the mood. That's what they do.
by blasting the streets with salt water.
Good
which
ass
took
question.
Many weeks and stained the
Thank you,
waters of
Cubic
the
Neon.
Boston Harbor brown for months. Naturally, all the rescue workers and cleanup crew ended up getting molasses all over them, which led to them getting the stuff all over.
Patton Oswalt also had a bit about killing his wife. Listen, motherfucker. Patton Oswalt did not kill his wife. I'll say it every time it comes up. We love Patton Oswalt. He has a new special on Netflix.
Payphones, subway cars,
Mods!
door handles, you name it. It's said that for decades afterwards, residents could still catch a whiff of molasses outside during the summer months.
Oh, that sounds
and Boston
awful.
remains one of Forbes' top 10 stickiest places to this day. Our next tale took place on the evening of June 18th, 1875 in Dublin. A fire had been raging across several blocks of the city for many hours prior, and like many of us do after a long hard day of wreaking havoc, the fire decided to
is
mosey
it
on
alcohol?
over to the malt house for a much-needed drink. Around 5,000 barrels of whiskey and other social lubricants subsequently burst from the heat,
Oh my
sending
God.
a cascade of what is essentially liquid fuel careening out into the street,
Yeah,
carrying
that's
the inferno on its
that's
back
just
wherever it
fire
went.
moving.
Now, normally you think people
Oh
would
my
just
God.
run away from the impending danger, but being that this is Ireland, the crowds of people had a better idea. They said, "Hey, fellow
got some
upstanding
mugs.
citizens, why don't we band together and help with the cleanup efforts?" So they decided to dispose of the river of beverage running through their neighborhood by hiding it safely away in their stomachs. Some people drank directly from the street, while the classier among them were seen taking off their nasty sweat-filled boots, filling them up, and just gulping away.
What the fuck? Is this a real story? This happened in real life? The first recorded shoey. Look at that fucking guy.
Keep in mind, while today's version is flavored primarily with cinnamon, this Fireball whiskey contained a special blend of spices including ash, street filth,
Oh,
tiny
yeah.
shards of glass and wood, and
Oh,
whatever
my
else you
God.
could imagine. But hey, free drinks are free drinks. In the end, 13 people perished as a result of this incident. Was
That's
it from
low.
the fire? Nope.
I thought it'd be
Smoke
way more.
inhalation? Mm-mm. Drowning? Still no. Unfortunately, though they did boot and they did rally, they forgot to do both at once. As a result, all 13 deaths were actually from alcohol poisoning caused by
Wow,
chugging
shocker.
too much runaway liquor. So let this be a lesson, kids. Don't drink street booze. You have no idea where it's been. Just go to a dispensary instead. Moving along, here's another
Ireland moment? I'm not saying that. I didn't say that. I'm not getting in trouble.
potation
Chat said
inundation.
that.
This time on the other aisle. 1814 London was a rapidly growing
All right, molasses, alcohol. This has got to be poop.
metropolis, and like all
This has to be
metropolises,
poop.
it had
Beans?
its fair share of
It's tea. Fuck! It is tea.
densely populated slums, one of which was St. Giles Rookery. And what better place is there to
You guys
build
are
a
so good
brewery
at
than
this.
amongst the impoverished and thirsty? Unfortunately, said brewery apparently got cocky and decided to skimp out on their iron rings that hold up the big
Oh,
beer
it's more
things
beer.
budget,
Okay,
leading
never
to one
mind.
of the vats completely collapsing and knocking
Never
over all
mind.
the others with it. In total, around 323,000 imperial gallons, or 1.5 million liters of beer were unleashed that day. The flood of ale pushed over the
Damn,
wall
and
of
they
the
don't have
brewery
stomachs
with
like
the
the
same
Irish.
ease that Jared Kushner pushes old ladies down escalators, gushing out into the streets and totally
my
demolishing
God.
multiple homes situated nearby. Good morning, America. I'm reporter Pat Lauer. No relation, don't worry. We're here at the scene of the world's biggest party foul. Ma'am, how does this whole thing make you feel? Ha, don't worry. This isn't the first time alcohol has torn my household apart. In all seriousness, my husband has struck me on multiple occasions. At least 8 people are known to have died as a result of the incident, either from drowning or from having their house dropped on them. In spite of this, nobody
Is
was
there
held
no
responsible for the
poop
disaster,
flood?
with courts concluding that the
I was
collapse
positive
an act
something
of God.
terrible
I
would
wish
happen.
people were that lenient with act of God clauses today, like, alright, here's your coffee, ma'am. Whoops. Jesus Christ, it burns! Yes. That was Jesus Christ who did that.
Coney, you gotta stop. I assume.
Motherfucker, my legs are fusing together.
I don't know
Gotta
how
go some mysterious
we
ways. Maybe
managed,
you were
like,
supposed to be a mermaid,
big
who knows?
waste
So,
management
I hope
in the
knowledge
past,
of
you
these
know?
events will serve to empower you in your life going forward. If you find one of your friends
No, this video wasn't good. It's just alcohol.
trapped in molasses, now you'll
Alcohol
say,
spilled a
"Don't worry,
lot.
I'll save you."
Whoever
In a
recommended
couple
this
days,
one, not
if
a-
your
not a-
street is
not
ever
his best,
flooded
not his
with
best.
hard liquor, you'll say, "Oh boy, time to start chugging."
Coney, look up the David Bowie bus incident in Chicago. No. What the fuck? Just go by view count? Good idea. Oh, this is view count. Historical misconceptions for you to bring up during family dinner. Why it sucked to be... Oh, dude. Terrare is top... Damn, that's his 3rd best video. Can we watch the pirate video? I don't like pirates.
All
I'll
right,
watch
after months
Inventions.
upon months of unrelenting
this come
pressure
out?
by you psychopaths pretending to be my characters on
2019,
Twitter,
okay.
I finally got a merch store. Let this be a lesson, kids. With a
Mass hysteria? Okay, we'll do that next.
Hey kids, if I learned anything from my middle school career, it's that what may seem like a good idea initially will often be remembered only as a foolish mistake.
Scandalous
Here's a few pieces
popes.
of technology from yesteryear that have since fallen into total obscurity. So I've always believed that there's no point in having many small things when you can have one big thing. Why have many shrimp when you can have one lobster? Why drink many glasses of milk when you can eat one udder? Why have many cheese-its when you can have one cheese-them? Patent pending. And why have many street
funny
lights
bit.
when you
That's
can
good.
have one moonlight tower? These guys were real popular back in the 1880s and
Ooh.
90s, often standing at over 150 feet tall and illuminating several blocks from a single point.
That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. That shit dystopian. I don't think so. I think that's utopian, which is good. Josh, stop! Why is Josh doing this? It's not even a chat bot. Josh is literally in Detroit at the big house, and he's stopping by the stream manually. I wonder if it's working. I wonder how many people are getting Panda Express. I feel like it's actually working. Why aren't you in Detroit? I get in tomorrow. I get in tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And I'm doing the Panda BCRF thing, and then I'm going home Saturday. And then I am going to restream the top 8.
Not very well, mind you. Matter of fact, they were so dim, we didn't even have the conscience to just call them light towers.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. These wouldn't be very bright, right? We didn't have power.
Had to go and stick the moon on the front
Never
so
mind.
people didn't get their hopes up. But thanks to our good old friend, the inverse square law, you still needed a fuck ton of light to pull.
Coney, can I have your autograph tomorrow? Drop that prime. Drop that prime right now. And I'll think about it. Drop that prime right now. Drop that prime. I see you holding it. Hand it over. Hand it over. I see you with the crown right there. Drop that prime this instant. Hand it over. 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I would love to do a picture, autograph, whatever you want to do tomorrow. Yeah. That sounds great. Can't wait. I'll see you there. By the way, that wasn't even a prime. That means that you had to put in your card information. Holy shit. It was probably Oh my god. Going nuts. Hey, thank you. And thank you, Holy King Donut, for the prime. Thank you. I need to bully more streams. I need to bully more people. I could be rich. I'm about to drop below 2,500, dude. You see that? I'm getting decayed like a motherfucker.
This off. So they use
Sniff? I haven't done that in a while. Do I? I'll. It's so stupid. Oh no.
incredibly
I'm not gonna
harsh,
do it.
and you
Although I did, I was watching Bear in the Big Blue House with my daughter, and at the beginning of Bear in the Big Blue House, he always sniffs the camera. He'll like get really close and go. Yeah. And so maybe that's how I start off all streams. Ooh, is that a prime in your pocket? Could I just have a smackerel of a prime?
UV emitting arc lights instead of incandescent bulbs. All the light of the moon and all the vision damage of the sun. Talk about a win-win. Sadly, these beasts have fallen by the wayside over the past century or so.
How unpleasant is that? Be honest. Is it really unpleasant? Is it really that bad? I'm not the mic, so I don't know. Oh, last night I wanted to fight you guys. I forgot. There was a point where you guys made me mad during the cringe confessional. I was going to beat you guys up. I forgot sometimes I beat the chat up. Shut up. Shut up, chat. How's that? What's that like? How does that come out? Shut up, chat! I gotta punch with my wrist down like a fucking rabbit punch because I can't actually like. Not as funny? Okay. Yeah, sniffing is more fun.
Except
My
for in
cat
Austin,
hated it.
Apparently, they use friendlier mercury vapor lamps in them, so they only get half points. Now, anyone
Tell your
who's
cat
been
it's
around a
not
baby
personal.
long enough
I love
knows
your
they
cat.
always have a cloud of ghoulish stench hovering around them. Jeez Louise. Babies
let's
for the
go
falling
back,
of the
sorry.
incredibly friend, the inverse square. Very well, mind you. Matter of fact, they were so dim, we didn't even have the conscience to just call them light towers. Had to go and stick the moon on the front so people didn't get their hopes up. But thanks to our good old friend, the inverse square law, you still needed a fuck ton of light to pull this off. So they use incredibly harsh and UV emitting arc lights instead of incandescent bulbs.
Oh my God.
All the light of the moon and all the vision damage of the sun. Talk about a win-win. Sadly, these beasts have fallen by the
Oh, that's so
wayside over the
cool.
past century or so. Except for in Austin, apparently. But they use friendlier mercury vapor lamps.
Wait, really? This exists in Austin? Vince! Vince, is this true? Very few? Dude, I love that.
in them, so they only get half
They
points.
barely do anything. I don't care. I like it.
Now, anyone who's been around a baby long enough knows they always have a cloud of ghoulish stench hovering around them. Jeez Louise, somebody better air out that musty little muskrat before Grandma starts drooping again. You could stick him on the clothesline for a while, but knowing that little moron, I'm sure he'd find a way to hurt himself somehow. Introducing the baby cage. Finally, city
I
dwellers all
remember
across
this.
the nation
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a way
yeah.
of unleashing their postnatal funk on the
Honestly,
unsuspecting passerby
genius
below.
idea.
These were in vogue for a while.
If these were completely safe, like beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's a great idea.
Before falling out of style a bit of the way into the 20th century, because apparently society started deeming babies more
If it's not gonna rain.
valuable than air conditioners.
Honestly, I don't see the problem. Yeah, it's an outside crib. Would you put your daughter in one of those? No. Unless the guy installing it promised me that it would work. Like he promised, he pinky swore that it would definitely work. Then I would.
I don't really get it personally, but this is also around the time we started putting lead in gasoline, so it's probably for the best we kept them inside all day. Matter of fact, it's my firm belief that without kids growing up breathing lead, there's no way pet rocks would have taken off in the 70s. Wow, alienating baby boomers. He's so brave and controversial. Now, in the days between the Great War and the not as great but still pretty alright war,
Is the pet rock like... The pet rock is it... Is the pet rock satire, or is it just cynical, like, money-making? It's a gag gift? Okay, so it's satire. Like, yeah, is it a scam? Is it a scam, or is it satire? It can be both, right? Okay.
people were trying to find efficient means
It was a
of detecting
meme,
an
the first
incoming air
meme
attack.
from the
They
70s,
climbed
yeah.
their nation's tallest mountains to seek the wisdom of their greatest elders, and the wise men said, big ears. So that's what they did. These giant discs were known as acoustic mirrors, and were designed to focus incoming sound over a 5-meter diameter into a single point. They were reasonably effective as listening devices. A few of them in Britain were able to pick up the sound of a plane from all the way across the English Channel. Of course,
What?
radar came along soon after, rendering these things completely useless
Those
beyond
are
looking
cool,
brutalist
though.
as
I
hell.
like
For real,
those.
instant album
They're
cover
like
material
satellites.
right here. One of the Pep Boys is pulling a Spanish Inquisition on this poor wayward harlot.
What is that?
Just kidding. Despite the fact that this looks so very, very much like a state-of-the-art instrument of torture, it's actually just a beauty micrometer. Think those shoe size measurer things at Foot Locker, only instead of one primitive measurement, it records the entire
Oh my
topology of your
God.
face and skull at once. With this data, a trained cosmetologist would be able to pinpoint exactly what features of your head should be enhanced and reduced with
Dude, that rules. We need this for mocap. What if the next NBA 2K game comes out and you could put you in the game, but you got to put this hat on for like 5 minutes? Although the levers and things are just going in and out. We do that with sensors? Oh, that's lame. No, I don't like that.
Measurement. It records the entire topology of your face and skull at once. With this data, a trained
Cool.
cosmetologist would be able to pinpoint exactly what features of your head should be enhanced and reduced.
That's
with
how they
makeup
made
in order
the
to achieve
LA
a maximum
Noire
calculated
acting.
attractiveness after you've paid for their services. Clearly, this device must have been
You just
effective.
put that shit on their
After all,
faces and
beauty
then
is
they said,
entirely
"Look like you're
objective.
guilty."
What?
Guy said-
Eye of the beholder? Check the name tag, buddy. Apparently, though, women didn't like being strapped into a birdcage and having their every minute flaw meticulously laid out in front of them. So
God.
this thing never really took off in the end. Next, we have the Humlauf. This was a device made during World War II designed to let infantry shoot around corners. It's like when Jeremy sat down and watched that part in Tom and Jerry where the conniving
No
rat bends
way.
the gun barrel back at his adversary.
No
It said, "My God."
way.
It came in a variety of angles between
That's amazing. Vac? Check him, gun. He is skilled shooter, but that is not normally. This is like a TF2 weapon. Oh. They really should have put this in TF2. Can you imagine like a soldier like coming around the corner and then he backs up and then you just see like the curve, he just shoots the rocket? That rules. I love that. I want a game of just this. Why do no games have this?
30 and 90 degrees, and it even came with a little periscope.
What do you do if the corner is the wrong way? You that's your other gun. Your loadout has two curves, left and right. You got to swap to the other gun.
So you could see what you were shooting at. But as we all come to find out when we reach adolescence, cartoons are the arbiters of deceit.
Turn it upside down. You're holding the gun like this. That's funny.
These things would invariably break within the first couple hundred shots.
Yeah,
or so.
they don't work. Yeah, of course. The bullet's not a fucking bobsled.
And even when they did work, the rounds would fucking explode from the massive acceleration, turning a deadly bullet into an ineffectual spray of shrapnel.
Dude, I genuinely love how dumb military technology is just, it's shit posting. It's actually just like troll science.
These were so ineffective
love
that
this
only
shit.
the 30-degree model ever saw significant production beyond prototypes, and even that was very limited. Say, you ever look at regular mouse traps and go
Honestly,
production
though-
beyond prototypes, and even that
Honestly, though, they had to come up with something. When was this? Was this like during trench warfare, World War I? That sounds fucking miserable, dude. If you guys have never read about that, it's fucking awful. You gotta try anything you can at this point. World War II? Oh, never mind. They didn't have any excuses. World War I was so much worse. World War II sucked. You know, people dying, blah, blah, blah. But World War I was like mustard gas and shit. You're just sitting in mud for a year. Your foot just becomes jello. Oh, my God. All Quiet on the Western Front posting. Hell yeah. I read that book and The Things We Carried. I got both wars. Thank you, Jafarius? That's too many vowels, but thank you.
was very limited.
I want to see Coney's war tier list. I'd get in so much trouble. I also I'm not well... I am barely well-versed enough in Smash to make a Smash tier list. I know nothing about history. Could you imagine? 1,000-Year War? I don't even know who was in that shit. D tier.
Limited. Say, you ever look at regular mouse
Civil War S tier?
traps and go, not enough property
That
damage.
could be
Well, check
either
this
very
out.
good or
Patented
very
in
bad,
1882, it's the revolver mousetrap, brought to you by the makers of the snail trebuchet. Patented in 1882, it's the revolver
What the fuck? No way. That's a shit post? Yeah, this can't be real. This is an actual Tom and Jerry trap. This just seems implausible. Do you have to shoot a rat in the fucking head with a 6-shooter? Oh my God, that poor thing.
revolver mousetrap, brought to you by the makers of the snail
Glue works fine.
trebuchet and the cockroach
Actually, this is more humane,
two.
right?
It's the
I always feel bad with like glue traps or something, and they just get stuck there and they starve, right?
revolver mousetrap, brought
You're
to you by
giving the rat a gun? Yeah, wait until the mice evolve to be smart enough to use the gun. You're fucked. The first rat gonna be pulling up, dragging it along. Take both its paws, get him on the trigger. Shoot you right in the big toe. Not gonna walk straight ever again.
the makers of the snail trebuchet and the cockroach claymore. Thanks to the marvels of the modern era, all those tiresome hours of intense varmint slang can be outsourced to one little gadget on the floor of your kid's playroom. Now when you hear a gunshot in the middle of the night, you can rest easy knowing that one more of your kids'
They didn't have to make it look like that. They made a tiny gun? Oh my God, dude. They could have made it look like anything. What the fuck? That's a big-ass rat, not a tiny gun. That's not a normal-sized gun. No matter what kind of gun it is, it's smaller than normal. Imagine breaking into someone's house and they leave a gun for you on the floor. I don't think that mouse knows what danger is.
playroom. Now when you hear
Oh
a
my
gunshot in the
God.
middle of the night, you can rest easy knowing that, one way or the other, there's one less pest for you to deal with in the morning. Boom. 1850.
That's really funny. That's a very funny bit.
Steam locomotives are all the rage. You're in the transport business, but all you can afford is a couple dumb horses. Sure, they move things from point A
Please
to
watch it in action. Hold on. Is that this? How big is it?
That down, you put in firearms, just slide
It's so tiny! I want a little rat gun!
into the grooves like this. It's burrow when it ace. Then you pull back the hammer on the gun, locks it into place, and you put that trigger right there. Then when the animal releases the front trigger, it goes off, and it works pretty much every time. Now I'm gonna
That's a normal gun? No, it's not. It looks small, doesn't it? Look at his hand. Doesn't it look small to you? That doesn't look like a normal gun. Well, it's a small handgun. I'll shake then.
it up in the field, made it safe with live rounds. I'm not going to use a live round. Driving, but it's more than enough stating on rodents. So I'm only going to use blanks, no projectiles, but it's more than enough to kill a rat. And once you disturb it, bang.
Jeez.
And look at right there.
Oh.
That's going to do more than enough damage to kill a rodent. I've
Yeah.
been putting a lot of thought into how I want to finish above ground. What we're going to do. That's
No. What the Mousetrap Monday? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so close. Oh my god. He blurs it? I don't care. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then he shoots him with lava. Cool ideas. By the way, I said this on stream, but I don't think I showed you guys. Hold on. Guys, so before a few weeks ago, somebody linked a thumbnail of something called the Cool Ideas YouTube channel. And if you look at their most popular videos, it's like lava versus fish. Lava versus fish. Lava versus baby eel. Matches versus chicken. These aren't cool ideas. Who the fuck thinks these are cool ideas? Jeffrey Dahmer? Lava versus catfish underground. What the fuck? Ah! Don't go in there. These aren't cool ideas. This is so... It's all lava. How do they have so much lava? What the fuck? Okay, a cannon made out of matches is a cool idea. Car versus hen. Crushing, crunchy, and soft. This is fucking barbaric. I think the car wins. This is not a... Car versus catfish. These are not cool ideas. These are terrible ideas. What the fuck? How is this on YouTube? Oh my god. It's just a psychopath channel with millions of subs. Coney, if you click on any of these videos, I'm unsubbing. The reason it came to my attention, somebody posted crab versus lava. And I did not watch it.
This is literal caveman content.
Grug have cool idea. Grug put hot rock into fish. Who win? Comment below.
Point B almost as well at a fraction of the cost.
my
but
God.
your cool rail riding friends called you a whack ass and it really hurt your feelers. Well, have we got the invention for you? The Impulsoria uses an ingenious system of treadmills to turn that horse to be beckoned into a force to be reckoned with. Sure, it's expensive as hell
horse
to make and limits
train!
your services entirely to railroads, but just look at it. Instant pussymobile.
Coney, you are extra funny. I just missed reacting. I feel like we haven't reacted in a while. Reactioning is fun.
Slap some rims and a
It's
spoiler
a good
on that,
time.
you're laughing.
I miss
This machine
YouTube
is
night.
recorded at having a maximum
YouTube
output
night
of
is
2
fun.
to 4 horsepower, which sounds about right. And it didn't see much use outside a couple exhibitions. Now, if there's one hobby that people in the past enjoyed, it's smoking. Whoo boy, did they like smoking. And with every great wholesome activity comes a million novelty items to go along with it. Everyone's seen the long cigarette, but how about the really long cigarette?
What the fuck? How do you keep that in your mouth? How that feels like it would be very difficult to stay in. That's a cigar extra. Oh, that's funny. This is so you get none of the smoke. You won't die if you smoke it like this.
Want to smoke in the rain?
You're safe.
Here you go. Going snorkeling? Hey, you know what's more important than oxygen? Nicotine. But hey, want to know the only thing better than a cigarette? 2 cigarettes. You know what? Fuck it. Have the whole pack. You earned it. Of course,
Oh
if
my
you're trying
God.
to cut back, you can always share it with a friend. Aw,
Aw.
heartburning. But you know what's even more fun than addiction?
That's sweet.
High-quality documentaries. That's why you should check out Curiosity Stream.
Ah, nice try. But no thanks. That was a pretty good video. All right, what's the mass hysteria video that everybody was talking about? I shouldn't. I gotta stop chimp posting. Do it. That's for me. That chimp. Dude, I have a lot more videos we were gonna watch tonight, but I'm just fucking stuck on this guy's channel. This rules. Where's the mass hysteria video you guys were talking about? Unlucky ship, Inuit folklore. Aha. Got it. This is a great channel, truly. I'll take this over Summoning Salt any day. That's still sitting in my watch later, by the way. It's right there. I just don't know when the fuck I was gonna watch it. Do the one about Terrare? Mods? That was the first one we watched. That's actually what got me on the channel, because I saw that video. I was like, I have to watch that. No, I like Summoning Salt too, but I don't know how good it is for React content, at least on my channel. It's dry, you know?
Hey kids, if you've ever been Black Friday shopping or visited the Diablo...
Also, I saw what happened to his latest video. That sucks, dude. It happened to a Point Crow too, I think. He got, like, you know, demonetized. Not demonetized, but, like, partially... I don't know what the fuck's going on YouTube. And then Tierzu, what happened? So Summoning Salt put out a Mega Man 2 video on, like, speed run times, and it got age restricted because of sexual content or something. It's like, what the fuck? How did that happen? And they never gave him an answer, and then he appealed it, and they doubled down. Yeah, on Mega Man. It's so weird. And Tierzu said that he's about to put out a video. He tweeted this. He said he's about to put out a video, and it has, like, you know, it's one of the biggest ones he's ever done, but he doesn't want to put it out because, like, everything's getting demonetized. Don't know what's going on YouTube, but it's weird.
subreddit recently, chances are you've encountered mass hysteria at some point. Mass hysteria is known medically as mass psychogenic illness, or MPI for short. It's basically just when a bunch of people start acting a fool for no discernible reason other than maybe a stressful environment. Being that this sort of thing is naturally very noticeable, there's loads of documented cases found all throughout history. Let's take a look at a few. This first one is what made me make this video in the
Coney
first place.
viewer meetup?
So one day sometime in the Middle Ages, a group of nuns in a French convent were enjoying a quiet, uneventful day, until one of them decided to start meowing. You know, like a cat. You'd think this would last all of 4 seconds before another nun was like, "Excuse me, Sister Gertrude, would you kindly cut the shit?" But instead, another nun joined in, and another, until basically the entire nunnery was exchanging mouths like a group of communist trading card enthusiasts.
Bro, honestly, social media took so much from us. You could never do this in the age of camera phones. Everybody knows it'll be, like, recorded, and people will watch it, and you'd be embarrassed forever. Imagine living in this time, and you can have these experiences, just mowing with your girls like this, you know? Just being a cat in your convent of women. You know, for fun. Girls' night, yeah. You can never do this now. We can't have these little moments.
This wasn't just a one-time thing either. It basically became integrated into the...
Mozart tried. Well, that guy, I wouldn't want to hang out with that guy either. That guy sounds like a fucking creep.
...way of life. It said that on a given day, they would stand there meowing in each other's faces for hours at a time. Could you imagine being the first outsider to witness this?
All right, this sounds like a gas leak
now. But as
now.
they say, everybody gangsta till the nuns start meowing. I'd void my bowels and move to Malaysia without even thinking. Miles more terrifying than this pile of garbage. As you can imagine, though, after a while it stopped being scary and just got annoying, leading to the neighbors calling in a band of soldiers to deal with the situation. Hey guys.
What the fuck? Shouldn't they be praying? Hey, what are those nuns doing?
Guys, can we talk to you for a second?
Shouldn't you be devoting your lives to God?
Yeah, that. All due respect, but we have orders to literally beat the hell out of you with whips till you start acting like people again. Sorry, sir. It's just force of habit. Haha, habit. Seriously though, we would rather go to hell for throttling a gaggle of nuns than put up with another minute of your bullshit, caprese. Our next event took place in the
There's a
parish
town
of
like that in
Fatima,
Elden Ring.
Portugal in the year 1917. It
People
all
just start
started
going
with
crazy.
3
Has
shepherd
windmills
children,
and everything.
ages 10, 9, and 7 respectively. They were like, "Greetings, fellow Portugueseites. We've been seeing visions of the Virgin Mary, and she told us to tell you that some real crazy shit's gonna go down in the sky on October 13th. Now, if 3 random farm children started spouting out prophecies to the public today, you'd say, "Ha, what tomfoolery. Go play in some dirt, you dirty little dirt baby." But keep in mind, the past is a different country, and Portugal's a different...
Dude, I say this a lot on this stream. Lying in the past must have been so lucrative. Like, up until very recently. Isn't that crazy? You could have been... Oh, I guess you still can be. They're like con artists and shit now. But it's way harder, right? Under the scrutiny of the internet and everything just sort of being documented for all time. Like, if you're in like the 1600s, you could just be like, yeah, God talked to me, and they said you need to give me $100. I know there's con artists now, but don't begging. Now you use the technology to your advantage, but... Huh.
different country. So that's like different country squared you got to think about. Plus, this was during World War I, a time where
It's
a lot of
easier
people
to
were
scam than
holding
it's
out...
ever been? Is it? I mean, I guess you could reach a wider audience. I think, okay, how about this? You could get richer now from running scams than you ever could before, but you could be more successful in the past. Does that make sense? Like, back then in like the 1600s, you could just lie to people and just make shit up and then skip town and go somewhere else. And you could just do that over and over and farm tons of people. Now, you could do it, but you gotta like cover your tracks, because if anybody catches wind that it's you doing it again, I feel like you would lose your credentials, right? I guess you could just go under a different... I don't fucking know how this works.
For a miracle to
Robocall,
begin
just
with.
do it
So
online.
the kid's story
Yeah,
was
but,
actually
like, there's
picked
tracing
up and
now.
even
They can
spread by
track
local
you.
newspapers, to the point
Right?
where, when the day finally came, at least 30,000 people gathered in Fatima to witness the alleged miracle. Lo and behold, on that day, the sun
You need to be
began
bigger to
zooming
get away with it
around,
today. Higher
careening
barrier of
towards
entry.
Earth,
Yes,
sending
that's what...
rays
See,
of
that's what I'm
multicolored
saying.
light
Thank you.
cascading across the sky, creating a light show like nobody's ever seen. Keep in mind, this happened in the 20th
All right,
in
go
full
back.
newspapers, to the point where, when the day finally came, at least 30,000 people gathered in Fatima to witness the alleged miracle. Lo and behold, on that day, the sun began zooming around, careening towards Earth and sending rays of multicolored light cascading across the sky.
Oh my
creating a light
God!
show like nobody's ever seen. Keep in mind, this happened in the 20th century, way after the era where belief
They
in
dropped
divine
off Terrare.
jiggery or pokery was considered mandatory.
That was a
So
UFO.
naturally, there were plenty of skeptics and non-believers present, and even they saw it all happen. Or so they thought. How do we know the sun didn't really whiz around haphazardly that day, Well, number 1, use your frickin' brain. And number 2, accounts differed wildly from person to person. While some say the sun zigged hither, others say it zagged thither, and others still said it shined a brilliant yellow and stayed perfectly
This
still.
is pedantic.
As such, it was eventually concluded that the event was just a combination of MPI and weird eye stuff from too much sun staring.
Oh, true. Everybody would be looking at the sun a lot back then. I guess not really, because like if you look at the sun, it would hurt. But if I didn't know that shit would hurt, like me in the long term, I'd probably look at the sun a lot.
Although I'd like
What else is there to do? I don't know. Till your fields, churn butter, find a wife.
to believe it was real, just that Jesus' illusion skill was way higher than his alteration at the time.
I think about this a lot, and I'm not kidding. Do you guys ever think about like the greatest melee Captain Falcon player of all time might have been a like a water boy, a chambermaid for the king of Portugal in the 1600s. You know what I mean? You ever think that the greatest streamer that ever could have been on Twitch, like probably was a hay baler in the Renaissance, like Dark Ages? You know what I'm saying? Somebody had the perfect brain for that, but they were born in the wrong time period. Maybe I am the greatest leather worker that could ever live. You know what I'm saying? Please have one cool thought for once. I think it's interesting, you guys. I think it's neat.
Yep, that's it. Sam's going to hell. Why? For
I think it's neat.
Trust me, that was
You
the
explained
least
that
offensive
so
part of
bad
that
at
joke.
first. I mean, like, what if you had the perfect brain to do something that is not relevant in your time period?
Next tale took place
That's
in
what I'm saying.
1962 in Tanganyika, which was basically just the beta version of Tanzania. The nation had just declared its independence from Britain the previous year, and with the future so
I agree with
uncertain,
Coney. Thank
tensions
you.
were naturally running high around this time. One little girl in a Tanganyikan school ended up handling the stress in a bit of an unusual way.
Did she
Rather
meow?
than overeating or staring at her ceiling
There's
for
my
hours like a
fucking
normal
guy. That's my guy right there. We love Terrare.
person, she just started laughing and laughing and laughing. Pretty soon, her classmates at the all-girls school she attended began to join in, to the point where 95 of the 159 students caught the gigglies, which lasted anywhere from a few hours to 16 days straight.
Oh my
Beyond
God.
just the unprovoked cackling, other odd behavior included aimless running and occasional violence. The problem got so severe that the school was forced to close down temporarily, leading to the chortlers roaming the streets.
This is a
spreading the
gas
affliction
leak, right?
further.
This is
Thousands
gas.
of people from all strata came to
Surely.
be affected, with 13 additional schools being shut down in the
Oh my
progress.
God.
Over the course of the hysteria, several other symptoms began to present themselves, being shut
That's not real, right? Did he... Okay, he made these up. Okay. I thought these were real.
down in the progress. Over the course of the hysteria,
I believe
several
them.
other symptoms began to present themselves as well, ranging from obvious ones such as breathing problems, fainting, random screaming, to more anomalous things like rashes. Despite all this, no physical cause could be
Is this like when Justin Bieber said that Anne Frank would have been a fan of his? Yeah, he said that she would have been a believer. I'll never forget that. Or he liked to think that she would be a believer. He didn't say that for sure, but he said that he would like to think that. You know, he was humble about it. Oh, did you guys not know that? Yeah. Justin Bieber said that he liked to think that Anne Frank would have liked his music. Which is like what I think when I hear his music. I'm like, oh man, you know who would love this? A Jewish girl being persecuted for her race. Baby.
found, leaving
What are you fiddling with?
MPI is the only explanation. The epidemic finally died down after between 6 and 18 months of day in, day out laughter, depending on the village. While this whole thing likely sucked for most people involved, it probably could have been worse. A lot of the time when I'm alone, I'll think to myself, man, if I ever go full schizo, I hope I'm one of the laughy ones, not one of the screamy ones. With this story in mind, just maybe, if I put my mind to it and believe hard enough, I can be both. Flashback to the year 1518 to the city of Strasbourg, at the time part of the HRE. A woman named Mrs. Trophy began fervently dancing in the streets for no discernible reason, for hours, then days. All without music, of course. Her only breaks
Street
consisted
performer.
of occasional food intake
She's
and passing
busking.
out from exhaustion when night came. If you saw that today, you'd just be like, ha, drugs. But apparently people found it pretty inspiring, because within a week, 34 others had joined in, and after
good
a
for
month, there
her.
were around 400.
Flash
this
mob.
wasn't your casual bobbing up and down neither. This shit made Zumba look like Tai Chi.
Thanks,
Here's the
Lord.
best modern day simulation I could find.
Dance hall.
Now imagine that both of those people were the
Yeah.
same person, and you got the dancing plague. This would take a toll on any healthy person, let alone a medieval city dweller. But despite bleeding feet and aching bones, they
Oh my
just
God.
kept going. In fact, they went so hard for so long that a good portion straight up fucking died from cardiac arrest. It got to the point where around 15 dancers were kicking the bucket every day before the city decided they had to do
What the
something
fuck
about
is
it.
going
They
on
managed
here?
to rule out any divine or supernatural causes, which was necessary just because, you know, back in medieval times, it was fucking stupid. They eventually surmised that it was a natural disease caused by too much hot blood, as per that whole four humors thing that was popular at the time.
rabies.
As for a cure,
That's a
their
rabies
prescription was,
moment.
get
Got it,
this,
yeah.
more dancing. I can see where they were coming from. It's pretty sound logic. If you got a song stuck in your head, you play it till you're sick of it, same kind of thing. But here's where they goofed. The authorities actually went out of their way to facilitate the dancing, setting up a big stage area and even hiring musicians to keep the afflicted moving. All this achieved was attracting more passerby who were like, man, mass psychogenic illness looks frickin' epic. Let's get in on that. Causing the contagion to become even
Why
more
did they
widespread.
make it-
Seeing
why did
that
they
their
give it
solution
attention?
backfired, the city then went the other way and completely banned any public
You
dancing.
can't stop them
Those who
from
still
dancing.
showed
It's in
signs
their
of the
heart.
mania were subsequently carted off to the shrine of Saint Vitus, where an exorcism-like ritual was performed on them. This ended up being highly effective, presumably for no other reason than that the dancers believed it would work, and after nearly 2 months, the plague was quelled. While this
How come
whole
this
thing
shit
was
doesn't
most
happen
likely
now?
a case of good old-fashioned MPI,
I want to know where
some
this,
historians
like, I
believe
want
it might
this
have
to
been
happen.
egged
I
on
want
in
to
part
see
by
it.
ergotism, a state of psychosis.
Could you imagine seeing this on Twitter? There's just like a county in Nebraska, and there's just a whole fucking county of people dancing, and nobody knows why. Oh my god.
Brought on by eating tainted bread, which I talked a little bit about in this video. Ding. And hey, while I'm shilling for my channel, I might as well give a shout out to another as well.
You would be
Today's video
terrified. There was the whole clown thing. You guys remember that? Clowns were popping up everywhere. But that was just a meme. That was just being silly. The reason this doesn't happen is because people aren't going crazy trying to survive. You think that's it? Shit just sucked so bad back then, you go nuts? I think you get like a little brain parasite. I think a worm gets in your brain. That's what I think. I don't like the chimp stories because I know the one about the woman that owned the pet chimp. At least one person died in the clown epidemic. No, they didn't. Did they? I don't think that's true. Watch the cow movie? Cow? Cow? No. Journey of a beef cow? No. I'm not watching that. The fuck? Animal weaknesses? I kind of like that one. Oh, it's only 4 minutes. Popes, please? Why does he have so many good videos? Alright, this one, then chimp, then we pivot. I didn't mean to be on this all night.
Hey kids, when living things evolve, it's almost always for the better. After all, the reason genes get passed down is because
Lost
of
in
the
the
fact that they help
content
the
mine.
organism survive. Occasionally, though, adaptations that might help an animal in general can become huge drawbacks in other ways. Today, we're going to talk about some inherited traits that can end up screwing certain animals over if they're not careful.
Popes over
First is
chimps?
sloths.
Fine.
So, evolutionarily, life has found two distinct
2505,
methods to
we do
handling survival
popes.
on land. You got the plants and the fungi who just kind of
Check your
hang out,
primes.
and then you got the animals who actually, do things. The sloth is the one member of the animal kingdom who was brave enough to say, alright, I made the wrong choice here. This whole mobility thing, way overrated. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm changing teams. The sloth's sedentary lifestyle is made possible by the fact that the creature has the metabolism of the average college kid, sleeping 16 hours a day and only crapping like once a week. However,
Oh my
while
God.
this lifestyle is easily sustained on a diet of Hot Pockets and alcohol, it doesn't work as well when you eat nothing but leaves, which provide very little energy relative to volume. Because of this, you can have sloths who straight up kick the bucket just from being too full. Their sad, slow sloth stomachs
Oh.
spend so much energy over so much time trying to digest the matter that by the time they're able to start absorbing energy, they've already fallen out of the tree dead from exhaustion. I learned about this next thing from my Uncle Harvey back when I was 8. He said to me,
That's
"Hey
so
Sammy,
sad.
did you know sharks die if they stop swimming?" At first
that
I was
true?
skeptical
I
because
don't
this
think
was
that's
the same
true. I've
man
heard
that
You
that
told
too.
me about
absolutely
the
have
sloth
to
on the
watch
road
the Emu War video if you don't know anything about it.
Oh, we've seen the Emu War stuff. We've seen it a bunch.
just taking a nap. Several firm
Thank
props
you,
with
Chef
the stick
Soviet, for the
proved to
3
me
gifties.
otherwise, so
Thank
by
you,
this
check
point in
your
time,
code
I
money
figured
as
Uncle
also.
Harvey
Thank you.
just had a generally poor grasp on the concept of death. Apparently, though, he was right about the first thing. Some species of sharks, such as great whites and whale sharks, need to constantly move forward in order to push new water into their mouths and through their gills so
I
that
did
they
not
don't
know
suffocate.
that.
It's kind of like when you were a kid and you had
Huh.
to keep running to keep the kite in the air, only instead of a kite, it's your respiratory system, and instead of the kite falling down, you would choke to death on your own
Wait, how
deflated
do they
organs.
sleep?
Anyway,
Do
this
fish
method
sleep?
of breathing is known as ram ventilation. Following this logic, one would think that rams would then breathe through something called shark ventilation,
Fish
but no,
don't
apparently
sleep,
they just
do
breathe
they?
like everybody
They
else.
half
Next we
sleep.
have ferrets. So in some cultures,
Cute!
ferrets are referred to as polecats, and there are two
I
main
love ferrets, but they smell so bad, you guys. Ferrets are so gross.
theories as to why
Oh
that
my
is.
God.
Some biologists believe that the name is based on the fact
Ugh.
that ferrets are an evolutionary hybrid of the pole and the cat, as evidenced by their shape and features.
Uh-huh.
However, others believe that the name is actually an outdated piece of Nazi propaganda, designed to show that Polish people are so dumb they don't know what a cat looks like. No, I'm just fucking with you guys. They're actually called
Okay.
polecats because of the old French word pole, meaning chicken, which comes from
Oh.
the fact that these guys would always break into farmers' hen houses back in the day. Back to the matter at hand, though.
Oh, I
there
thought
is
it was
one
'cause they
critical
were
difference
long
between
like a
ferrets
pole.
and cats. When a cat eats some weird household item, it can always just vomit or crap it out, problem solved.
Yeah.
However, things get a little more complicated when your intestines are the size of shoelaces and your body is
Ooh.
shaped like a sideways question mark.
Ooh.
In fact, ferrets are probably the easiest to clog animals in the world. They can get blocked up and potentially die just from a few of its own hairs or a cherry pit or something getting
Oh, that's so sad.
lodged in their intestine.
Oh,
And it takes
no!
more than just a pipe cleaner to fix that kind of issue. Most ferret parents have to take their pet to the hospital in the event of a blockage in order to have the
Aw.
obstruction removed through surgery. So unless you want to pay thousands of dollars in vet bills, make sure to keep an eye on your ferret so it doesn't end up killing itself on something random.
Ferrets fucking suck. Bad pets. Very bad pets. Just they're kind of cute and they're funny. They like dance around, but they smell like shit. D tier pet, absolutely. Very low tier pet.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Help! I can't shit no more!
5 gum. Stimulate your ferrets. Anyway, that's all for today. Till next time.
Oh,
I'm
that's
Sam
it? That was
Manella,
a
and
short
thank
one. All right, one more. We got enough for the popes.
This video
We're
is
pope
sponsored
champing. We'll come back to this channel another day. This is a good channel.
by Skillshare.
I could watch this shit all night, really. This is a great channel. We'll do chimps later. I'll save it. One more.
Hey
Just
kids,
go through his
time
whole
to
fucking
alienate
backlog.
23.9% of the United
Chimps,
States.
not popes? No, I thought it was popes at 2505. I was going to do chimps, and then I said 2505 for popes, right? Isn't that what we said? I think I made the rule for popes. We popes. Unless we get 2510, then we do chimps. If you have any primes, it's a free way to subscribe to the channel. 2510 would get us to chimps. 2520 for pirates. Maybe we'll make it.
For my potential audience, because today we're talking popes. Now,
Thank you,
don't get me
Killian.
wrong, the modern papacy is a great thing. Just
Thanks
a
for the prime.
genuinely virtuous man being elected to govern and set an example for Christians everywhere. That's awesome. But back in the day,
Oh, look at that absolute corn daddy. Thank you so much for the gifties. How delightful. Looks like the popes will have to wait until the next time. Thank you, Greg. Popes later. But you know what? I'll save it for watch later. Don't worry. Now, popes, if you'd like to strike back, 2515, and we'll go back to the popes video. Don't worry. And pirates at 2520. Okay. Chimps versus popes.
Hey kids, so we all know that, as far as living things go, humans win,
Chimps,
not even a
chimps,
contest.
chimps.
But it turns out if you
Well. Real Gamer Thage, thank you for the 5 gifties. Unfortunately, we are going to have to put the chimp one on hold. I'll save that for watch later. Looks like popes it is.
this video is sponsored by Skillshare.
Unless, thank you for the 5 gifties. If we get, wait, it hasn't updated yet. Oh, wait, no, we didn't get to 2515. Wait a minute. It says 2514. Uh-oh. Well. I guess we're going back to the chimps. Oh, Dazed with the prime. Back to the popes.
This video is sponsored by Skillshare.
All right, 2515. All right, back to the popes. Thanks,
Hey
I
kids,
see
time
urchins.
to alienate 23.9% of the United
hate
States for
this
my
bit.
potential audience, because today we're talking popes. Now, don't get me wrong, the
I
modern
love this
papacy
bit.
is a great
This is
thing.
great.
Just a genuinely virtuous man being elected to govern and set an example for Christians everywhere. That's awesome. But back in the day, not so. See, in the Middle Ages, the church was one of the greatest powers in the Western world.
We're too deep in now. We're stuck on popes. Pirate is 2550.
Influence over monarchs and laymen alike. And as we know, with great power
comes great tomfoolery. Here's some of the less wholesome popes that history has to offer. Pope Stephen VI assumed the pontificate in May of 896, during a time of great instability for the papacy, where rulers and families of all different shapes and sizes were vying for influence over the Catholic Church. As such, successive popes from this period often had different ideas about how things should be run. Stephen, for example, didn't much care for Pope Formosus, the guy before last. Why? It's complicated. Even if I could wrap my head around
Papa
all
Phoenix.
this, it'd probably be
Thanks for
boring
the
as
5
hell.
gifties.
So just take it on good
We're
faith
locked
that
on this
Steve
one
had
now,
a lot
though.
of beef with Formosus. So much beef, or as we call it, papal bull, that Stephen couldn't even be happy that the dude was already dead. So he had the 8-month-old corpse of Formosus dug up, dressed up in pope clothes, sat down on a throne, and literally put on trial, with a deacon appointed to give all his responses for him.
What? He dug up his fucking... Wait, this is in Assassin's Creed? Is that... That can't be true. Bro dug up his corpse and had somebody Weekend at Bernie's him?
So you thought you could
like
get
a
away
fucking
from
Muppet?
the law with that little dying
That's so
stunt of
petty.
yours. Well, tell me, Mr. Thrombosis,
What a hater.
did you violate canon law, commit perjury, and pretend to...
Bro, that guy is so mad. He's so mad, dude. Terminally mad.
to be a bishop when you
God
weren't?
damn.
Yes, pasta fazool, I am a fool. I've heard all I need to hear. This court finds you guilty, and everything you did as pope, we legally declare to be fake and dumb and stupid and dumb. Now throw him in the river. What? The river? Can he do that? See the hat? That means I'm Pope. P-O-O-P Pope. You better 3-point that bitch into the briny deep right quick, or I'm gonna raise hell. Metaphorically. So they throw him in the river. This whole thing caused an uproar among Formosa's supporters, and after Formosa's corpse was allegedly seen performing miracles at the riverbank, Stephen ended up being overthrown, imprisoned, and executed by strangulation.
What? He was holy? Oh my god. He just glazed over that
The
part.
body, now slimy and
He was doing
disgusting, was fished
fucking
out of
miracles?
the Tiber and reinterred in St. Peter's Basilica, where it rests to this day. Next,
Oh,
we'll talk about John
good
the
for
12th.
him. He
This
won.
guy already looks like one of my...
Dude, that sucks. To be that much of a hater and then he gets out of the river, does some miracles, and then you get strangled? Holy fuck, that's an L. Yeah, he lost to a corpse. Dude. That's a fat L. You lost to a dead guy.
My characters, why don't we just, yeah, there we go.
Remember
This
what we
guy
said about lying Coney. That's true. Dude, history sucks. We don't know what happened.
ascended to the throne when he was just 18 years old, which is insane. If I was elected world's biggest hat wearer at throne...
That guy's 18? Surely this is a later picture. Nobody's like this at 18.
was just 18 years old, which is insane. If I was elected world's
needs
biggest hat
keeps.
wearer at that age, you better believe things would get real unpapal real quick. I'm talking gambling, hookers, setting fires, and toasting to the devil. And wouldn't you know it, these are all things John the 12th did. It's said that he took the sacred palace and literally made it into a whorehouse. Matter of fact, while researching the guy, I
Damn.
stumbled across this list of sexually active popes.
What? You can do that? I didn't know you were allowed to do that. Popes alleged to be sexually active during pontificate. Heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual. What? You can do that as the Pope? I thought I was out of the running. I'm going to go be Pope now.
This is a real Wikipedia article. Take a hike, toilet paper orientation. Daddy's got a new favorite.
Over, right? Over, right? It's over. My wife does under, and it's the cause of a lot of strife in our marriage.
I'm the best!
Yeah? Yeah?
These videos reminded me. I don't know if you have ever seen it, but I think you would enjoy the Garfield video by Super Eye Patch Wolf. Maybe too long to be a stream thing, but it's a great watch.
I can't remember if I've seen it. I like Super Eye Patch Wolf, but I don't like watching his videos. I think he makes great stuff, and I think he's probably a really cool guy. I don't like his cadence in videos. It's another one of those things that, like, the way that he talks is very deliberate and takes a while. You know? when I listen to it, I'm just, maybe I got to times two it. I don't know. The way that he talks is very, it's not that he's Irish, it's that he's very, like, dramatic. You know what I mean? Okay, well, you're loud. I mean, yeah, I'm sure somebody is like, yeah, I think Coney's funny. I just can't stop fucking fiddling with the volume meter every time I watch his video. I get it. I understand. There are a lot of people that I like on YouTube that make good stuff, but I can't get past the presentation.
Favorite. John is featured prominently on this list, of course. He had a thing for widows for some reason. Personally, I'm not big on weepy old hags. I'm more of a carefree young hag type of guy, but to each their own. He also banged his niece a bunch, which not the most virtuous act, but
Girlfriends
you know,
hate loud, yeah.
Middle ages and bloodline, fucking whatever. His playboy lifestyle eventually caught up to him, though, leading to the Synod of Rome, where everyone got together to talk about what a piece of shit he is, so they could kick him off the throne.
Everybody
Besides all the
gangster till the Synod
deviancy, there
show
was a
up.
lot of things they had problems with. For one, someone once offered John some money.
Wait, hold on. My wife finds you, hold on, funny but hates your voice. Yup, I get it. Totally understand.
To ordain a
I'm sorry,
10-year-old
Greg's
as a
wife.
bishop. And he was just like, all right, I would have done it for free, honestly. Look how big those robes are on him.
Cancel
That's
culture
hilarious. He
strikes
also had a
again.
deacon ordained in a horse stable, just like,
you,
oh,
Isa.
for fuck's sake, all right, let's get this over with. Shouldn't we be doing this in, like, a church? Listen, bucko, if it's good enough for Jesus to be born in, it's good enough for you to have your little cardinal party. No, sir, not cardinal, he's just a deacon. Not if you keep running your mouth, you aren't. He also liked going on hunting trips now and then, generally considered to be something popes don't do, although my suspicion is that they were just tired of cleaning his big stupid camo hat.
This is really funny. That's very funny.
Every time. Probably his worst act, though, was putting on a helmet, followed closely in second by the time one of his subdeacons got on his nerves, so he literally cut off his dick and murdered him. So
What?
between all this and some conflicts with Otto I of the Holy Roman Empire,
What
John
the
was
fuck?
uncanonically ousted in 963.
Get that
Except
guy
as
outta
soon
here!
as Otto left Rome, nobody was there to pressure him off physically anymore, so John was like, lol, just kidding, rounded up all his groupies, kicked the new pope off the throne, and continued his role like nothing happened by early 964. But just a few months later,
Double
fate
bass.
caught up with John, and he died the way he lived, committing adultery. Now let's be real. We all have our little guilty pleasures in life. Some people
Dude,
like
that
a
guy's
nice
a
bag of
maniac.
Cheetos. Others like scented candles.
You can
or
just do
poorly
anything
drawn
you want.
educational videos. Alexander VI liked watching horses fuck. According to Vatican chronicler Johann Burckhardt, he would specifically arrange for his stallions to be introduced to mares in heat outside his palace, and he'd stand up on his balcony to watch them violently mate, which just tickled him pink for some fucking reason.
Again, he was born in the wrong generation. You can find this, I assume, you can find this very easily on the internet. Like, I feel like this Pope, he should have been born back then. Nobody had to know about it. He had to have people arrange this. You could just find this on your computer, I assume, for free and easily. And incognito will keep you safe, I assume. Right? Any confirmers in chat? Yeah, chat. Does anybody out there wanna confirm that? I mean, I don't know. I assume, but NordVPN to keep him safe. Dude, I actually Nord hit me up for this month. It didn't work out, but that would have been a great. This stream's sponsored by NordVPN. Want to watch horses fuck just like the Pope? You can do it with NordVPN. Maybe change your location to Vatican City.
And he'd laugh uproariously during the entire spectacle. He's
not turned on by it. It's funny.
Pink for some fucking
Look.
reason. And he'd
It's
laugh
funny, you guys.
uproariously during the entire spectacle.
can't.
He also once threw a party in the
Horses.
palace called the Banquet of Chestnuts, also referred to as the Joust of Whores. Wait a minute.
What?
Horse jousting. Horses banging. Was dyslexia a thing back then? Nah, but during the banquet, Alexander had 50 of Rome's finest raggedy harlots line up and strip down for him and his guests. Alexander had horses banging.
This is a very good bit. This is a really smart joke. Holy shit. This is a very clever bit. This YouTuber rules. Oh my god.
Dyslexia a thing back then? Nah, but during the banquet,
This guy's funny.
Alexander had 50 of Rome's finest raggedy
He's funny. That's why he's popular. I guess so, yeah. Oh, I mean, like, there are a lot of people that are very popular, and I watch their videos. I'm like, I see how you got big. It's like, you do the whatever, and this, especially animation. I'm like, whatever. But this guy's really good.
Let's line up and strip down for him and his guest, which, by the
Switching
way,
two
included
words,
2 of
smart.
his children.
Shut
which,
up.
By the way,
It's
he
smart.
had many children, but at this point hardly a concern. Guests began throwing chestnuts at the ladies, who got down on their hands and knees and scrambled frantically, like the cook at Denny's when I held him at gunpoint, trying to collect as many as they could. After this went on for a while, Alexander was like, "All right, kiddos, game time. Whoever can bang the most broads before the night's over wins Rome's finest silks, and the only condition is that anybody who makes a joke about nutting on someone's chest gets disqualified." It's too easy.
Why
This
do
is
they
all
have the
according to that
chestnuts?
one
What are
Johann
the
guy,
chestnuts
mind you.
for?
Some secondary sources differ pretty significantly on the more lurid details of all this.
Picking up the chestnuts with their nether regions? Can you do that? How would you do that? Hungry, hungry hippos?
So do take it with a grain of salt, but at the same time, this guy
Oh my
was
God.
the official record taker for the ceremonies he was
So
involved with. So
stupid.
it seems equally likely to me that the other guys just wanted to save a bit of face, but who knows? In the end, primary sources are
my
usually the
God.
most reputable source of information. After all, what better way to learn about stuff than from people who have direct experience in the subject?
Jesus
That's why you
Christ.
need to try Skillshare.
Excellent. All right, you know what? You guys have been good tonight. One more movie. We're watching Chimps. Last one. Last one. Because you've been so good. Last one. I've got more movies, but I'm done with this channel after this. We've been stunlocked on this fucking channel forever.
Hey
Oh my
kids,
God.
So we all know that, as far as living things go, humans win, not even a contest. But it turns out, if you hop to the next genome over and look real carefully, you can actually see a basic version of a lot of the stuff that makes us so great. Here's some stories about what chimpanzees can get down to in the right
Name
context.
one good
Talking
thing.
about chimp tails. Now, North Korea's Pyongyang Central Zoo has a colorful history.
God,
From
I
its
hate
humble
chimps.
beginnings as literally just 50 badgers and a fence, to the parrot they taught to recite poetry praising Kim Il-sung, to being the only place in Pyongyang where you can look at a dog legally.
That's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like the badger bit.
It seems the only thing
That's
that's
kinda
remained
fun.
constant throughout this zoo's life is that it's
I would like
fucking
to see
depressing.
50 badgers in
Fortunately,
one
both
area, I
workers
think.
and animals alike found ways to cope, one of which is smoking. Azalea the chimp is currently 13 years old and is one of the shining stars of Pyongyang
Aw,
Zoo purely
I
for her
guess.
ability to burn through over a pack a day. Now, I
Oh,
like
God,
a good
take that
old-fashioned
away!
smoking chimp as
No!
much as the next guy, but whereas most zookeepers would probably try to talk her out of something so unhealthy, the
Stop!
North Korean ones actually gave her supplies, just like, feeling trapped, welcome to the club, pal. Her skills are actually pretty impressive. Not only can she use a later, but in a pinch, she also knows that old schoolyard trick of lighting one
What?
city with the other. Just a shame that her mind wasn't put towards something a little more healthy or productive.
That's a cool ass monkey. Sorry, I just realized how cool that monkey looks. Look at those nipples. Shut up. Could he light yours? Not mine. That's very intimate and romantic. I would never be that close to a monkey. Play the monkey's music? What's the monkey? I'm not playing the Sigma thing. No, I'm not doing that. Not for the monkey. Imagine how terrifying a monkey going through nicotine withdrawals is. Oh, that's why North Korea kept giving it to him. Yeah, that makes sense. Once it's hooked, you're not going to stop. Dude, that's... Can any other animal smoke? What other animals have lips? I feel like that's not common. Hippos, they don't have lips. It would eat that. Fish? Elephants, they don't... I don't think elephants have lips. You need lips, right? Horses? I saw a camel smoke once. He looks so cool. I bought like 3 packs that day. I was 12. Then they banned him. Look up what animals have lips. Does any animal have lips? No birds. Turtles. Turtles are beaks. Most mammals have lips. Oh, but their lips are in, and our lips are out. Do dogs have lips? No. No, they don't! Oh, they're different. Okay. I was going to add a comment onto that article. Wrong!
Nah,
You
know,
are
that's pretty dope,
nitpicking
actually.
and
I'm
biased.
happy with that. Flashback to 1954. A chimp named Congo was born in the London Zoo. Little did anybody know, this ape was a prodigy. Out of curiosity, one of his zookeepers named Desmond Morris decided to give Congo a pencil and a piece of cardboard to see what he'd do. Almost immediately, he started drawing some rudimentary lines and shapes. Morris was like, whoa, and decided to let him try painting on for size. And what he saw was incredible. Congo created these beautiful renderings with a blend of realism and self-expression that would make even the great masters stare in awe. No, just fucking with you. They're garbage.
Yeah, those are really bad. But, well, you know, they're not that bad. Because if a monkey is using multiple colors, that means that it's trying to tell you something. Right? It's abstract. Yeah, this is my... If a monkey is on, like, white and then decides to go blue, it's trying to communicate something. This monkey feels true existential pain.
But for a non-human, there's still something to be appreciated here. Congo had at least a very basic sense of composition, but you can see there's some balance to the images. Matter of fact, when his handler would make shapes on one side of the page, Congo would deliberately mark up the other side to maintain some kind of symmetry. He also had an artist's sense of self-entitlement, because whenever his owner tried to take away a picture before Congo thought it was finished, he'd literally go apeshit, all throwing a fit and screaming until they gave it back. But hey, painting done by a chimp.
Take his
you know who likes
away.
Pointless novelties like that? The incredibly rich. In 2005, 3 of Congo's paintings were up for auction next to works by 2 obscure little artists known as Andy Warhol and Pierre-Auguste Renoir. And while the 2 actual artist pieces went completely unsold, these 3 beauties got picked up for the scant price of over $25,000 US dollars. And the guy was like, wow, I felt something for a second there. I really like the watermark on this, by the way.
Andy
like,
Warhol?
This is my painting done by a chimp. Anyway, next we have this beast called Washo. Washo was the first non-human creature to learn to communicate.
Yeah, what is that monkey gonna use that money for? That monkey's parents are just gonna take all the money. It's like a child star, you know?
Communicate through sign language. That's right, eat shit, Coco. Prior experiments in chimp communication had attempted to teach him some basic spoken language, but after realizing that chimps are physically incapable of making most of the noises we do, they decided signing would be the better option. Washo was raised...
Still blows my mind, and I talk about this more often than you would think on stream. How have we not taught an animal to speak? It's still fucking crazy to me. Yeah, I know parrots can do it, but they don't know what they're saying. They're just repeating back. I cannot believe. Shut up. I cannot. Don't tell me to stop. I can't believe there's not a single fucking animal we've taught to speak. Isn't that crazy to you? One of Coney's 10 cool phrases. You just pull my string. Chimps are scary. Why can't animals talk? I thought people would kill each other on TV by now. It's one of my pull string phrases. I hate birds. No, but I'm serious. I can't believe we haven't taught a single animal to speak. That's crazy to me. After all this human ingenuity.
Is in an environment similar to what a human child would experience, complete with toys, clothes, chores, and even being allowed to sit at the dinner table, in spite of what the Bible clearly says about that. The scientists raising Washo made sure to only communicate in American Sign Language around her, in the hopes of establishing a true conversational rapport. Initially, they took a traditional Pavlovian approach by rewarding proper use of a new sign with food and tickles. But there were a couple problems with this. First,
that was pretty good. I think that only lands because he only used it once. We've watched a lot of these videos tonight, and that's the only time he's done that.
Firstly, the simple action reward setup meant that Washo didn't have to really understand the words she was signing. The same way a parrot saying I love you in a YouTube video always does it with those cold, unfeeling eyes.
See, everybody's linking Alex the parrot. Alex doesn't know what he's saying. He's not talking. He's repeating what humans say. He's not talking. He's not speaking. He is not aware of his own needs and existence. It's different. Chat. Alex loves me. That actually sounds like a really, Oh my god, that's a really funny like Tim Robinson, I think you should leave sketch. He like goes on a date with a girl and she's like, "You want to come in?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And she's like, "Yeah, that's my gray parrot. Say hi, Polly. I love you." And he's like, "Oh, don't you think this is kind of weird?" Turns into a love triangle. Oh, that's a really funny skit idea. There's a really funny kernel of an idea in there. Or he falls in love with it. It would be the first funny I think you should leave sketch. Shut up! It's a good show. It's a funny show. I don't remember any of them, though, so maybe you're right. I remember, I know Coffin Drop. That's the one that sticks out in my head. It's a good show. That's a really funny skit idea, and if somebody steals it, I'm going to be sad.
Second,
I have 2 ideas for skits. That's one of them, and the other one is Rey Mysterio as a baby. That's been sitting in the back of my head for, like, literally 10 years.
Washa would break into a laughing fit whenever they tickled her, to the point where the lesson would be essentially over.
What?
So the researchers abandoned
You don't know the Rey Mysterio one? Stop talking about Rey Mysterio as a baby. I think it's fucking funny.
this and instead just
Rey
let her
Mysterio killed a man, by the way. He did. Yeah, in the ring.
learn through
That's
observation of her caretaker sign.
Please explain. Okay. The Rey Mysterio baby skit is there's a baby that walks around like this, wanting uppies, and it walks around in a diaper, okay? And the baby's like walking around, and somebody's like, "Hey, is that your baby?" He's like, "Nah, I don't. That's not my baby." And the guy's like, "Well, I think it wants you to pick it up." And you're like, "Well, nah, man, I'm not gonna pick it up." "All right, well, I'll pick it up." "No, you shouldn't pick it up. Do not pick that baby up." And they're like, "Why not? Just trust me." And then somebody picks the baby up, and the baby does like a 720 Hurricane Rana. The Rey Mysterio baby is just trying to do luchador wrestling moves on anybody that picks it up. Hold on. You pick up the Rey Mysterio baby and it does this. Pick me up! And it just does that. It's a funny bit. It's a really funny bit. It really is. He has a lot. Pick me up! Pick me up! That was always his thing, is he would like get people to pick him up and then beat them. It was funny, you guys. It's a funny bit.
With much better results, even in the total absence of
It's a really funny bit!
reward stimuli. And the only downside was that the job title
Stupid.
of designated chimp tickler
A baby
ceased
with the fucking luchador mask?
to exist. In total, Washo learned around 350 individual signs in ASL, and she'd even use these to formulate novel phrases for new objects. Like one time she wanted to talk about a thermos, but didn't know what a thermos was. She goes, metal cup of drink. Hey, scat!
A smart
A
monkey.
similar
Oh!
story comes from a chimp named Lucy, who was raised by one
God, I hate monkeys.
Dr. Maurice Temerlin and
Terrifying.
his wife, Jane. The tale of Lucy's life is why this woman is now officially the third most famous woman named Jane who worked with apes. In the same vein as Washo, the pair attempted to gain some insight into Lucy's weird chimp noggin by raising her like you would a human. You know, dressing herself, using silverware, making tea, looking at magazines, pretending she knows what a word is, all that jazz. But as Lucy matured,
God.
things took an ugly turn. For one, since she was brought up in a basically human environment, she eventually discovered the time-tested human pastime of alcohol. The pair would leave bottles of gin around their home with Lucy, which I don't know how you'd make this mistake
What?
twice, but it was apparently a common occurrence for them to leave her alone for too long and come back like, honey, I think the monkey's fucking wasted.
What does a monkey do when it's drunk? Kill? Well, no, alcohol is a downer. It's a... Yeah, what's the word? There's a word for it. There are uppers and downers, but there's like a scientific word. I don't think a monkey would kill. Depressant, that's it. Yeah, stimulant and depressant. Yeah, it's a depressant. Chat, I see it. Yes, depressant. Not everybody has to weigh in. By the 100th person. I know. A depressed monkey would kill. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I feel like a depressed monkey would be... okay, maybe you're right. Thank you, Joe.
Another one of her hobbies was sculpting crude human heads out of poop. Her own poop, to be clear. They also left some copies of Playgirl magazine around for Lucy to flip through, which she became very fond of. So fond, in fact, that she was caught multiple times, having relations with the vacuum cleaner. I don't understand the mechanics of it, because no source I found ever went into detail, and believe me,
Thank
I
God
wanted
for
to
that.
know as much as you do. All I know is that, all things considered, some pretty exemplary tool use there. So the pair saw this, and they were like, alright, we gotta get this chimp laid, and fast. But the problem was, Lucy was conversing with people, eating with people, flicking the old chimp bean to people, so it's not a stretch to think that Lucy thought she was people. So imagine you're people,
I just had the worst thought that I will never repeat on
and
the
you get
channel.
thrown
Oh
into
my
an
God.
enclosure
I almost asked a question, and I'm so glad
with a
I did.
full-grown, horny male chimp. You'd have a
Oh,
fucking
I don't
panic
have
attack.
terminal streamer brain yet. I don't have terminal streamer brain yet. Oh my God.
And that's just
Oh
what
my
Lucy
God.
did.
We know what it was. I think you might. Telepathic, if you guys...
As the years went on, Lucy got more and
The
more
answer is
violent,
yes? Okay,
regularly
I didn't know
trashing
that.
the
I
place to
didn't
get
know
out
that.
the frustration of not being able to comprehend what was so fundamentally unnatural about her existence.
It was a yes or a no question.
Finally, the couple had enough and decided to take Lucy to a primate rehabilitation
I'm
center
not
in
gonna-
Gambia, with the hopes that she could be forced to acclimate to primate life. She
Did
could
not
barely
know
cope
that.
with it at first, getting real depressed and hardly
I think the
associated
answer is actually no. Really? I thought it was a human thing. Yeah. It doesn't work that way. I thought it was a human. Okay.
with the other apes. Which you'd be depressed too if you had to give up a life of American luxury, complete with booze and vacuum fornicating, to go live with chimps
Stop
in the
now!
wild. But with the help of a graduate student.
Okay,
named
now I'm
Janice,
curious. Okay, why don't you fucking Google it? Okay? Use NordVPN. This video is sponsored by NordVPN. I'm not looking it up.
Lucy-
Google what? You look it up! Ask chat. I'm not telling you. There are like 10 people in the chat that are on the same wavelength I'm on right now, and none of us want to talk.
Lucy eventually came to accept her fate, and although she'd never mate with another of her kind, she ended up getting along with her troop well
No.
enough. About a year after leaving the rehab center, Janice came back to visit, and Lucy gave her a warm embrace before waddling back to the rest of the chimps. Aww. Then Lucy got poached like a fucking egg, which kinda puts a damper on the whole happy ending.
Oh my god. Decapitated with hands hacked off. Is that what you do to monkeys? I know that like monkey paws are like gifts, right? Souvenirs?
But, you know, whatever. So if there's one lesson to be gained from all
Poachers?
this,
Yeah.
it's that the best way to learn something is to be immersed in it and to make it part of you. While treats are good for making dogs do backflips, true comprehension comes from integrating new things into your daily life. And what better way to do that than with some free audiobooks?
Good video. Man. Google said mainly males do. We were not thinking of the same question. You and I were not thinking of the same question, if that's... I had a different question. Okay. Shut up, everybody. It's time to finally answer the question. Oh, hell nah. He's smiling. He won't be smiling in a minute. Gorilla versus grizzly bear. Who fucking wins? Coney, I will sub for question. I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to say the question until 3,000 subs. It's not worth my career. Bears versus gorillas. Now, gorillas are 4 to 9 times as strong as the average man. As we all know, right? Bears are big dogs. They don't have hands. They're not as smart. Gorilla sweep. Oh, whoops. I forgot I did this. The gorilla wins. For sure. Look at that
Hello everyone,
motherfucker!
It's your host, Seth Programmer. Today we're going to be going over something I've been hearing for years now. Who would win in a fight between a gorilla and a grizzly bear?
gorilla!
This type of debate is almost on
Oh no, he looks so small though. Is that actual size?
par with my dad would beat up your dad level arguments, but it reaches a more deeply ingrained primal level in all of us. Two massive creatures that
Gorilla
are way
wins.
stronger than even the most powerful and skilled humans on the planet, with
Gorilla
almost
wins.
no
Gorilla
effort
sweep.
at all, even in their lower
Get 'em!
tiers,
We using
duking it out in a
tools!
fight we can only sit in awe and watch. Now, the thing you have to consider with animal fights is that it's not as cut and dry as, say, determining who would win in an anime battle. In an anime or cartoon manga fight,
Bear
you'd say,
has to
oh,
get
yeah,
2v1'd?
Goku could fight
Nope.
a guy who could destroy a planet earlier in the series, and this 10-year-old kid's pet rat could zap the god of the universe. Bruh! Nah, but in all seriousness, animal fighting really is
Okay. So one of my favorite videos I ever did was an animal fight simulator, and I made Pokemon to be like animals, and I saw if a billion lions would win. I tried to do that again recently to see if my my computer was better and it could work. It didn't. But I want to do that again so much. That video, and it did awful. It did good for the beginning of the channel. That was right when my channel started. That's one of my favorite videos I've ever made, and I kind of want to do it again, but I don't know how to do it. I loved that video.
More in that fight sciencey territory.
Maybe I'll just do it again. Fuck it. Maybe.
MMA discussions. None of it can really be as objective or as clear as we could hope. And
Gorillas are 4 to 9 times stronger. That's why bears will lose to a gorilla sweep.
That's so true, Kanye. Thanks for writing in. I like the way he said gorilla sweep. That was nice.
Those aren't very consistent a lot of the time, even then. I mean, imagine what the scrubbiest of actual people can do compared to the strongest of people, and it's sort of similar with animals, which is why there can be a range of feats that can sometimes not really make sense. For this video, though, we're going to be a range of feats that can
What was he doing? What is he doing here?
Not really make
What? Why did he do that?
Sense. For this video, though, we're going to be doing a pretty general...
He saw himself and got mad. That's so funny to me.
Who would win
so
more than
stupid.
likely?
Gorilla wins!
Rather than
Gorilla
this one would
wins!
objectively stop every time.
Gorilla.
To make the fight a bit
Beat
more
his
consistent
ass.
as well, both the gorilla and the grizzly bear will be bloodlusted and in absolute fight mode. So no arguments about, well, the bear can run off sometimes if you tell it to go away. Or gorillas would even try to fight the bear.
I don't know. Bear,
None of that.
How bloodlusted? Is the gorilla still capable of rational thought? He's not berserked. If the gorilla is not berserked, we're good. But if that gorilla is berserked and prone to low defense, I'm fucked.
They are fighting. The gorilla will also be a silverback, not just a standard gorilla. With that out of the way, let's go over some of the stats and feats. The gorilla, a massive anthropoid that many consider to be humanity in its more raw, physical, and combative state, is certainly no joke. This distant relative of humanity is often considered one of the most physically strongest animals on Earth, only being rivaled or really outdone by insects, which tend to be relatively absurd, such as if they were pound for pound with a human, they'd be able to hurl cars and houses, etc. Gorillas are usually considered 4 through 20 times stronger than humans, depending on who you ask.
I thought it was 4 to 9.
With animal feats and science, it really depends on who you ask. The Nyungwe Forest National Park website places their lifting strength in the 1,800-pound range, with the most famous of strength sources for the gorilla, the 1988 Guinness.
There's record of gorillas losing to chimps. No, there fucking isn't. I think a chimp just learned how to write. A chimp learned how to make learned how to use a fucking... What's the typing thing? The typewriter, yeah. Big news today. Chimp beat gorilla. Gorilla sad. Chimp happy and chimp win and eat banana. St. Louis, Missouri.
Guinness World Record stating that a gorilla based off of feats with chimpanzees lifting could lift around 2,000 pounds with training.
Chimp.
Some people even say a gorilla can lift up to 4,000 pounds. However, I wasn't able to find sources for this.
Like a car?
And most strength gauges for gorillas tend to be more so in the realm of theory than actual tests. In the Guinness Book of Animal Facts and Feats on page 44, it is described that with a male gorilla's massive strength and one of the only authentic killings of a gorilla on a human, at around 1910, a man in Uganda was suspended in the air with one arm and had his head torn from his body, with an arm being torn off before in a similar fashion in 1923.
Oh,
a feat like that doesn't even sound real and comes off more like something you'd hear about in a Resident Evil game or a movie, but that actually did happen. A gorilla actually picked someone up and ripped his head from his body while holding him.
Yeah, gorillas are very powerful.
The most impressive asset, however, is not its strength,
but
its absolutely monstrous bite force. Walking in at 1,300 pounds per square inch, the gorilla has a bite force over...
Connie, I think the answer you were looking for is depressing.
Thank you, Morgan Freeman. Thanks for writing in. It took a while. I hope you're doing okay. You sound kind of depressing to yourself.
Twice as strong as a lion and almost any land predator on Earth, which
Mobile
uses
Morgan.
to fend off predators and other rival gorillas with. Gorillas are also known to be quite wild when they actually engage in a fight, and are even known to break glass at zoos and go on rampages that nobody can stop unless they are armed, if they ever escape. Sometimes requiring police intervention even for smaller gorillas.
Call the cops!
A gorilla can also run at 25 miles
look
per
at
hour,
him go!
which is almost as fast as Usain Bolt at his absolute peak. They have weighed up to
What?
589 pounds and have reached up to 6 feet 5 inches tall.
Nobody's beating
On
a
average,
gorilla.
though, they
Nobody-
are more in
I've heard
the
enough.
300-pound range and are around
I've heard enough.
5'1", which,
Gorilla
while not
wins.
very
Stop the
impressive,
contest.
is pretty impressive when you consider
I don't want
their
the
weight
bear
and
to get hurt.
pound-for-pound strength in conjunction with it.
Stop the contest. I'm calling it. I'm the referee. Call it off.
The grizzly bear, on the other hand, has been a creature terrorizing humanity for countless generations. Named the Ursus arctos horribilis, also known as the horrible bear, the grizzly bear was considered an indestructible force of nature by colonizers, trappers, and Native Americans alike. During the 1800s, Lewis and Clark, on their expedition...
Yeah, but what if they saw a fucking gorilla? What if the colonizers and settlers saw a fucking gorilla in the Native American wild landscape?
...to the Northern Passage,
They'd be
had heard
much more
terrible
scared.
rumors of the grizzly bear and
They kill it easily. Well, actually, maybe. They have guns.
doubted them believing a good
Which one is... I think bears are probably harder to kill with a gun, right? Than a gorilla? Right? Because bears have, like, thick skin, more fat. Yeah.
hunter and a good shot could probably handle one. However, they later learned the actual thing was worse than the rumors, and you would only have seconds to defend yourself from one before instant death. In 1822,
Dude,
William
I actually
H.
would be
Ashley
scared
and
to
his
fucking
100
death of a
trapping
bear
men
if I was
entered
a
the
settler or
mountains.
whatever.
Despite the stories they had heard of the grizzly,
Or
after
a
their
human
journey, they
being
obtained
in the
more
woods.
information than any other group during the 19th century. Some of their warnings include no fear of man, almost impossible to kill, expert swimmers, faster than our horses, cubs are ferocious, must shoot in the eye or behind ear to kill, guns only
Behind
infuriate,
ear?
large as an ox, if you run you're dead, one shot 30 times before killed, trappers usually in shock for 1/2 hour after encounter with.
Oh my god.
It's no surprise that the Native
Dude,
American
the Mario Judah, is killing me, by the way. Yeah, the Mario Judah is killing... This is a promo?
Americans believed taking
This
one
is
down
propaganda.
was a legendary and priceless accomplishment. These creatures were truly on a godly level back in the 19th
Yeah, I
century.
would think that they
the
were
largest
demons,
grizzly has
yeah.
grown up to 2,200 pounds, with their peaks usually ranging around 1,500 pounds. They can run 35 miles per hour, but if you consider the stories by the 100 trappers, they might be even faster. They are usually 4 feet tall and 8 feet long,
Oh my
with some
God.
grizzlies like the famous Teddy, who played in the movie Grizzly, standing up to 10 feet tall. They ragdoll 1,500-pound mooses and have a bite force of around 1,160 to 1,250 pounds per square inch.
Wait, 1250. What was the gorillas? Gorillas was 1800, right? 13? Fuck. They're only winning by a little bit there.
Depending on who you ask, which is around twice as strong as a lion's. The Californian grizzly, usually at around 800 pounds during these events I'm about to describe, used to be put into pits against 1,100 to 2,200 pound
Gorillas
bulls,
are smart.
and almost
They'll win.
always
They're
won
smart.
during the 19th century. These amphitheaters would even put bears against things like panthers and so forth. In terms of strength, Montana State University once did a test
Yeah,
of their
the bear's
strength for
sweet.
a National Geographic documentary,
fucking
and
cat?
it was concluded that bears can knock around a 700-pound dumpster like it was no more than a beach ball. With it being concluded, this is only while they're playing around, and they could do so much more if they were ever enraged.
I
It
wanna
is no
see a
exaggeration to
bad
say that the bear is one of the top
Okay,
land
this is a
combatants
video
on the planet,
game.
and is one of the biggest
I think
threats
this
to
is
even
Red
an
Dead
armed
Redemption
human being in a
2.
fight. It was
You could... Something... I don't think this is real.
considered a
This is real footage of the settling of people exploring the American Pacific Northwest.
threat on par or even more terrifying than actual
Bro,
armed
help
humans
him!
during the 19th century. With
Arthur!
introductions out of the way, let's get down to the facts of the matter here. The gorilla's main advantage in this fight are
Intelligence.
its slightly superior bite force and its superior strength, with the grizzly's main
Intelligence.
advantages being almost a 3 to 4 times size difference and its massive durability advantage. Many people imagine the gorilla would simply swing at the grizzly and beat it to death.
Yup, the gorilla grabs the claw. Grab the hand. Nope. And you rip the claw out.
However, we know that gorillas do not actually fight this way. Gorillas more so getting close to their opponents, trying to grapple and bite them, and are often known to maul their opponents and bite them repeatedly. Even when gorillas attack actual people, this is the case as well.
Oh god, gorillas lose. You're not biting a fucking bear. It would take so long to chew into the area of a bear where it would hurt them. Bears are like onions. They're so thick. Fuck.
With bites being a...
I'm peeing if I'm that dude. If I'm that dude, I would pretend to be dead. Probably. If I'm that dude, I would be so mad at myself for leading myself into a line of work where this was my day. This was my reality. This is hell for me. Genuinely.
A strong offensive option they abuse. It's literally in their genes to bite. Why wouldn't you bite if you could bite twice as hard as a lion? Many think the gorilla is insanely intelligent and will use human-like tactics to
use
handle a grizzly
intelligence!
bear. However, we know through actual observations of their fights that this is not the case.
What?
They are quite sporadic and don't use a lot of strategy.
Use a
One thing to know
tool!
about gorillas is that they usually are considered more peaceful than most would believe, and they are not predators that seek fights with other animals quite often.
Oh!
Due to this, their ability to
Goose wins? No way that fucking goose beats that gorilla. You know how easy it would be to kill a goose?
to seek out kill points is lacking, and they have no instinct helping them to do so.
Oh my fucking god. That's your goat? This particular gorilla is a fucking pussy. That's not the gorilla I would send in against the bear. This gorilla's a pussy. It's not... No, that's not... That's an L gorilla. That's a beta. I send in the top G gorilla. Not this fucking guy. No way. I can't believe this gorilla started beating its chest.
Ability to seek out kill points
Please
is
leave me
lacking,
alone.
and they
Look
have
at
no
this.
instinct helping them to
Oh!
So, they are also not remotely the same level as a human in terms of strategy, and would be considered worse than our absolute worst more than often. So imagine your dumbest friend you know, tell them to make a plan on how to beat a grizzly bear in a fight, and he'd come up with infinitely more things than a gorilla would.
God damn it.
Gorillas also have problems grabbing things compared to humans.
Yeah, use the
Humans
tool!
have
Stab
longer
him!
And more opposable
Stab
thumbs,
him!
which
No, don't beat your chest! Stab him! Taunt cancel. He accidentally hit the D-pad. Gorilla, use the item. Beating the chest is a buff. Oh my god, okay, I think gorillas... This guy's biased toward bears. I hope he talks some shit about bears in a second. We're still in the grizzly bear portion, by the way.
thumbs, which let them more accurately grab and manipulate objects and form things like fist punch people
Those
with.
are people.
Gorillas are more slap boxy, if they ever do, and are more often than not
guy was
just
selling.
they flail around. You have to remember, it requires a human years of training to accurately learn how to fight.
He did a stew chair pop-off.
We are not ingrained
Why are
using
gorillas
high-level
emoting?
technique.
Yeah.
However, bears might actually be. Bears, while not intelligent
Aw.
at all, have insane instincts for fighting, as they are literally designed for, and are known to be extremely adept at wrestling and knowing how to kill prey. Unlike the flailing gorilla, the grizzly is far more calculated and skilled despite the intelligence gap. In terms of skill, the grizzly absolutely takes it. However, the stats are still something to go over. Perhaps the strength of the grizzly is too much? Let's segue into another topic to better explain this. Neither the gorilla nor the grizzly are invincible as many would believe. Gorillas in their
What?
natural habitats are
believed that?
often hunted after by leopards, with a different subspecies
Wait,
rivaling
really?
grizzlies. The Russian brown bear is often bested by Siberian tigers. This is quite telling of how this fight would actually go, which
I didn't know that they lost to cats. Damn, cat sweep.
I'll go into more detail.
Thanks, Jasper.
The Center for Bibliographical Studies and Research once noted that the father gorilla of a family lost
A normal gorilla may struggle, but Gorilla Grog clears 100.
That's what I'm saying. A smart-ass gorilla? Wait till the gorilla learns intelligence. Wait until a gorilla gets smart. They should make a movie about that. That sounds like a good movie.
and spend the night at the foot of the tree his family is around while he stands on guard. In a stand-up fight, there is only one foe that he has reason to fear, and that is the leopard. Many believe the leopard only takes down the
cat?
gorilla during nighttime when it has less awareness. However, we actually know
If
that
I found a cat, I would grab it by its tail and swing it around like a lesson.
leopards have duked it out and stalemated or straight up have defeated silverback gorillas in fights, with the only account of a gorilla ever killing a leopard actually being a mutual kill between both the gorilla and the leopard where they just killed each other. Whereas other reports have shown back in October 1988 that
Like
a leopard
Popeye, we
attacked
get
a
it.
male
Thank you,
gorilla
yeah.
in broad daylight, got thrown off the gorilla, and then hunted the gorilla down for the rest of the day while the gorilla ran in fear. In other instances,
God.
leopards have
This is
failed their initial
propaganda.
attacks on silverbacks and have had to face them in a battle to the death, almost
Former
always
cat
winning.
owner? Come on, don't remind me. Now I'm sad.
Or
I miss
running
my
away,
babies.
or they mutually agree to stop fighting. But how is this? How could the much larger and stronger gorilla lose a fight to a leopard who is almost half to a
Don't
quarter?
listen to Kenny chat the Grizzly would wing and we'll know that.
Kanye and Eminem getting into a fight in DM and fucking donations. Eminem is on Team Grizzly?
Of its
I don't know if I want Kanye on my team, actually. Can we swap? Can we do?
weight. The difference is the arsenal and the skill. Gorillas are anthropoids and herbivores. They are not designed the same way a carnivore is. Anthropoids lack a subcutaneous...
Can you watch the death battle of Popeye and One Punch Man? I already did, and my goat won.
I sucked a dick in a mattress store. My mom got mad and slammed the door.
We got it. We did it. Well done. Good shit.
Also called the paniculus
We got it,
stenosis,
and it worked perfectly. Well done. Finally.
which is a sheet of muscle that
Watch the VOD from last night if you don't get it. I know it's long. You'll find it.
attaches to skin and makes it loose and maneuverable. Animals like anthropoids, who lack this feature, have very tight-fitting skin that offers little resistance to the traction
Oh my
applied by
God.
clothing and therefore easily cuts open. So basically, when someone like you, me, or a gorilla gets clawed, it tears through the skin. The skin doesn't just shift around or take it as well. This is why when you watch cats or bears play fight each other, they don't just tear each other to death. This is why when
Why do cats do this? Why do cats just shut off if you put something on their head? Why do they do that? Stunlock Nerf, it's a predator thing. I put tape on my cat's head, and that shit just, like, turned her off. She just... That's their mom holding them. Aw, that's cute.
when you watch cats or bears
Why would you do that? I saw it on the internet, and I was like, no way that works. And then it did.
play fight each other, they don't just tear each other to death and can bite each other.
It's
and
an
claw each other
evolutionary advantage? It sounds like a bug to me.
with things that would cause us to bleed or be seriously injured by while having a smile on their face.
Damn, he
A good
pushed
example
him.
To bleed or be seriously injured by while having
Bears push? Fuck off me. Oh my god. I figured they would like swipe or something.
a smile
oh
on their
shit.
face. A good example of this is the honey badger, which can take bites from lions
meme.
and shrug them off by moving around in its own
Honey
skin.
badger's a meme,
This
man.
overall concept is what makes the gorilla fear
Not
the
even
leopard.
scary.
It simply doesn't
I grab
have
it on
the
its tail and
right
swing it around.
durability to face it, and its strength can only be used defensively or else it will be massacred or bleed out to death. Now, this isn't to say gorillas can't fight back at all. You know, obviously, leopards have agreed to stop fighting gorillas or leave them alone, but they simply lose more times than they win and are instinctually fearful of large leopards. The brown bear that faces Siberian tigers is a bit more complicated, as Siberian tigers make leopards look like kittens. In a 1972 piece by
This fucking guy is on Team Bear, and it's so obvious. He can't just be objective for 1 fucking second. Does he really have to let his biases come through so easily?
What is
God.
this? by Hepter and Slutsky, featured in a book called Wildcats on page 56.
This is why I don't listen to the
Tigers
news
sometimes
anymore.
kill and eat leopards and their own kind, as
So
well as
annoying.
other
I just try to get
carnivores,
the answer to a
including
simple
bears,
question,
weighing up
and
to
everybody's like,
170
"Oh, my team, my
kilograms,
team." It's
which
so
they have
annoying.
attacked in their winter dens. End quote. Siberian tigers are then even larger than obviously most tigers like the Bengal. Leopards have also been known to kill tigers sometimes, but it's usually in a passive zoo-like setting where they're not really akin to fighting.
Yeah, but leopards are prettier. Leopards look way cuter. Look at that. That's way cuter than a lion.
Fighting or against female tigers.
Could you defeat a
with
Siberian
more wild
tiger?
and larger tigers almost always winning against the leopard.
In some
Even
circumstances.
then, the
I think he
brown
wins
bear
in most,
doesn't
but I would
always
win, like,
lose against the tiger like the gorilla does
30%
against
of the
leopard.
time, I
The
think.
record is more like 20-ish to 12-ish from what we know, with a lot of these kills being more in line with the tiger sneak attacking the bear as cats.
If I
are
fought a
usually known
Siberian
for.
tiger
The
100
tiger
times, I'd win
can
30 of
win
them,
in a
I think.
straight-up fight against the
What
bear.
if you grab its tail? It's 100-0 if I get the tail.
But so can the bear sometimes.
If
It
I
really
get the
just
tail,
depends
it's all
on the
over.
size and the setting. Some people also try.
The smart. The tail, and then you swing it around in a circle.
Try to claim gorillas beat tigers in fights, which I have no idea where this rumor came from. I didn't find anything to substantiate it. They don't even live in the same area of the planet. It seems to be highly unlikely that's
Like
true,
Popeye.
considering leopards
Yeah.
are known to smash them pretty consistently,
Oh my
let
God.
alone a tiger. For those that don't understand what I'm getting at yet, the
That bear's teeth are fucked up. What's going on here? It's like on his lip.
grizzly would basically be a much worse matchup than the leopard. At least with the leopard, you could argue they are small, not that durable, and not that strong. However, the grizzly, whose bite force is almost twice as strong as the leopard, almost 5 through 10 times heavier, and is just as kill hungry and skilled, the gorilla simply does not logically win on average. Sorry to say it, even the gorilla's only real attribute, the bite.
Make a Gorilla Loves Bear character salty bet to see who wins once and for all.
Oh my God! That is a tremendous idea. Are there enough characters? It'd be like Gorilla Grodd, Grape Ape, Donkey Kong, Funky Kong? Coney is going to rig the shit out of it. Just the smallest bears I can think of. Who's that bear in the Disney cartoons? Bongo? Is it Bongo the bear? Yeah, this motherfucker. Here you go. Put him in Salty Bet. There he is. This goofy motherfucker. Put him up against Gorilla Grodd. There you go. There's your bear. That's your goat right there. Winnie the Pooh? No, Pooh goes crazy. Don't give him a baseball bat. Motherfucker's like one-hit kills. Throw in a tiger, too. I'll put in Tigger. How about that? Do a Care Bear. Dude, rigging that would be so funny. That's a terrific idea, actually. I kind of want to do that. I like that a lot.
Bite is actually rivaled by the grizzly. It's not even that big of a difference, with grizzlies biting each other almost full force.
Hold on, wait.
All the time.
Coney do a Hunger Games? Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe we'll do that.
There's also the question of attribute, the bite, is actually rivaled by the grizzly. It's not even that big of a difference, with grizzlies biting each other almost full force all the time.
Shut
There's also
the fuck
question
up!
Of if gorillas even know how to.
Okay, but which
use-
one is cute? Oh my god, bears are cuter than gorillas too. I can't even say baby gorillas are cuter. They're not. Baby bears are so much cuter. Fuck, man.
Their bites
Gorillas ugly as shit.
properly, with some humans being mauled for 30 minutes straight by some rampaging gorillas and not even dying after being bitten numerous times, let alone the invincible grizzly bear. One silverback has even been defeated by a poacher with a spear before.
Oh my god.
How much we got to pay you to get this salty bet going to Gorilla Sweets?
A salty bet gorilla versus bear. What would that even look like? I would have to talk to Gonder. Gonder is my salty bet hookup. Gonder, are you here? We might be able to make it work. I don't know if Gonder Lane is here tonight. Gonder Lane's the guy that got me hooked up. We'll figure it out later. It's actually not a bad idea. I think we should do it if we're going to do it. I think salty bets are like 16 characters in a bracket, or is it 8? I think it's 16. I think we get four animals: gorilla, bear, cats, so like lions and tigers, and dogs, wolves, something like that. Goose, one goose.
Which I'd love to hear any story of a large grizzly bear being 1v1'd by anybody.
Shut the fuck up,
with a
bro.
spear.
He's so
I don't think there's a single
bear-pilled.
person on the planet who could 1v1 a bear with a
Shut
spear.
the fuck
It
up!
simply is just not.
The 600-pound Tidger Coney will beat 30 of the time Link.
Hold on. This is the tiger I beat 30% of the time. Yup, that guy. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you can tell, you see what it's doing. It's protecting its tail. So, but I know it's back there. Yeah, only 30% of the time I would win. I think it clears 70%, you know.
Happening. Even during modern times, these days,
Bro,
we
how much longer is this fucking video? He's still bear posting.
have recordings of grizzly bears being shown tanking shotgun blasts to the face and then acting
Bad
like
aim.
it just stung rather than actually taking damage,
Shitty
and
aim.
then continuing to charge its target. Well, as the trappers once said, gunfire only makes them angry. The strength of the gorilla many bring up is also questionable and not very tested as well, and is more so in the realm of theory, as I said before. As an example, there was once a question of how strong tiger-style martial arts were compared to an actual tiger, in which a swipe from a playful tiger was on par with the tiger-style martial artist's hardest strike. In fact, the
Oh my
martial
God.
artist struck harder. They were unable to gauge the tiger's true strength, and the same is said for bears, in which their only gauge is them ragdolling 1,500-pound animals or a 700-pound dumpster, so we can't even
Fuck,
say for
man.
100% certain how the strength of a gorilla actually
I'm not going to say it.
even compares
You know
to
what
a
I'm
serious
thinking. I'm not
bear,
gonna say it.
because
That gorilla looks like he's wearing pants. The white pants. And it is very form-fitting.
to a serious bear, because we've never measured a serious bear before, and gorillas are more apt to throw around their strength randomly in displays.
Stupid.
That being said, the bear more than likely blitzes
Fuck
the
bears!
gorilla at 35 through 55 miles per hour if you take this trapper lore, wrestles the gorilla, and as they bite each other to death, the gorilla just kind of bleeds out and loses with moderate difficulty, while the bear more than likely takes minor damage. A better debate for a grizzly is more so tigers rather than gorillas, but
Oh, don't
respect
do
to
that.
gorillas, that
Don't-
feat of one kind of just
With respect to gorillas. Your video says otherwise.
picking a guy up.
I can't believe a gorilla has only killed one person. That's crazy to me. When was this book written? Gorillas killed one man ever? No way.
And then ripping his head off with one hand. It really caught me by
That just means gorillas move in silence, I think. Gorillas are, you know, they move. They don't need attention, you know? They kind of get their shit done.
surprise. But there is a reason during the 1800s the gorillas were hunted for fun, while the grizzly was seen as an absolute nightmare. As a disclaimer, I try to avoid some anecdotes when it comes to animal scaling, as some people will say things like, my pet wolf was able to fight off a tiger, or my leopard absolutely thrashed a tiger, 3 dogs, and a polar bear.
What the fuck kind of viewers does this guy have that have such exotic pets?
Possibly just to hype up their zoo events or animal events.
What?
And try to hype up the animal that's going to be being displayed. I try to look at the more
Russians?
consistent
This
tellings
guy's
of things.
viewer base
Anyways,
is
guys,
all
I hope
Russia?
You enjoyed the video. Subscribe and like maybe if you did, and maybe.
Okay, this reminds me. So is there that new game, the Ultimate Battle Simulator, whatever it is? Somebody in chat said it. What was it? Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. Is this it? Came out in May. I want to do this again. So a long time ago, I made a video, and the idea was, can 1 billion lions beat one of every Pokemon? And so I made like 100,000 lions in one of these games, and I put them against the closest things I could put to Pokemon. So like a dragon was Charizard, you know? I wonder if I could do that here. That's one of my favorite videos I've ever made. I want to do that again. Thank you, Berry Sweets, for the gift. A fucking deer. Yeah, God of the universe. Against the 100,000 lions. You put like 200 lions? I know. My computer was melting down. I'll see if I can do it in this game. Maybe I'll do that again soon. That's one of my favorite. I genuinely think that's one of the funniest like ideas. Even if we can't do it. What the fuck is this? How many arrows are in his quiver? Oh my god. Oh yeah, Gengar was a Yeti. Yeah, because I couldn't find anything that was a Gengar. So I was like, yeah, a Yeti, I guess. It's mythical. It's like a cryptid. Yeah. The game got really... Hold on, let me see if I can find it. The game got really laggy. Coney Billion Lions? And there it is. Whole bunch. Like... Here we go. 1 billion lions versus every Pokemon solved. This is in February 2021. Oh yeah, the lion box. There. This is, I think this is Charizard. I don't know who the monkey is. And there's a shark with a laser on its head. I don't know what that's. Blastoise. I think that's Blastoise. I think the shark is Blastoise. Kyogre. That's it. Yeah, Kyogre. Yeah, and now they're in the lion box. And, yeah. Oh, that was Gengar. Yeah. Here we go. It's a Yeti with a laser. That's basically Gengar. Yeah, because I couldn't find a Gengar. Here we go. And Gengar's dead. Gengar, you guys shouldn't have picked Gengar. Gengar died immediately. No, you should not have picked Gengar. And then they played soccer. I forgot they started playing soccer, too. Gengar's alive? There's Gengar. Look at him go! Oh, he's dead now. Okay. I didn't know the editor put in these sound effects. Gengar was fucking it up. Alright, I think... Charizard going crazy. Yeah, Kyogre's dead. Okay. Charizard going a bit stupid. I think this is an imperfect simulation. In much the same way. And eventually, they stopped fighting and they played soccer. For a rabbit? Well, I guess. Okay. I think that's the soccer rabbit. That's the new one. Raboot or whatever. Okay. That's Cinderace. Yeah. Now he's definitely Cinderace. He's a flamethrower. And Feraligatr. This is the funniest video I've ever made. I'm so proud of this fucking video. Yeah. Okay. I love this video so much. I want to do this again. Even in the great game of soccer. Oh my god, Charizard is on a breakaway. Charizard, no! No! Oh, you can't hit it out of the field. Okay. That's a good video. Damn, you used to be funny. I know, and now I'm just reacting on YouTube. But did you see the numbers tonight? The story tells itself. Okay. Guys, I told you it was going to happen. I told you it would happen. And happened it did. Fellas, tonight, oh my god, I have so many fucking tabs open. Tonight is the night. You guys? Wait. I have so many fucking things open. It is time to I didn't have it installed. Whatever, it'll install fast. To stumble! That's right, we have a bounty for Stumble, guys. And we can all play together. That's right, we're going to play a cheeky bit of Stumble, guys, for about an hour. It's a free-to-play game right now on Steam, and you can play with me. Go ahead and join in, everybody. We're going to make a couple custom lobbies. Let's get it on and popping. You can join the party by clicking the link above the chat. Look at that. You can customize your Stumbler. You can play with friends. There are in-game tournaments. You can download the game on iOS, Android, or Steam. Go ahead and join me right now. Who's ready to stumble? I am. Oh, wait, no, I gotta make a room. All right, let's make a room. We're gonna play for like an hour. All right, there's the room code. Join. Join up, bro. I want to stumble. Come stumble with your boy. I'm right here. We stumble together. Pop in. I don't like that. Don't like that name. The mommy does track and field. She's very good at laps. I have to update this thing. I downloaded it in like 30 seconds. You're not banned from chat. That's a chat. That's a chatter. You're not banned. Don't leave. Especially not now. How many people did they get? How do I ban so many people every night? All right, 18 out of 32. This filled up really fast before. All right, whatever. We do 18 out of 32. You guys hop in the next one. I think there's a lot more maps now. Did you guys know there's a massive community of over 100 million players? All right, we move. Oh yeah, I forgot there's emotes. There's also a push emote? I'm dead. I'm so dead. Well, actually, no, only 2 people die here, because I think 18 get in. Are those bots? Are those the 2 stumble? Oh, wait, no. Do bots take in the rest of the spots? No way. Does that mean I could lose to a bot? Oh my god, it does. No, never mind. I'm in. We're in. 360? It's true. The game has over 100 million players. It's the best party royale / party game in the market. Fast, seamless, and fun. You can play your way by customizing and showing off your Stumbler with other friends. Play with friends and experience the fun together. We love stumbling with friends! What are the controls? Someone quick. WASD, and then spaces jump, and then double spaces dive. There you go. This map blows? Yeah, I don't like this one. I don't like the ice. I don't like the ice levels. Because I love the ice levels. Thank you so much, Stumble guys, for sponsoring tonight's stream. Oh my god, I'm moving. No! Why am I falling so fast? Slide like a penguin? Yeah. Oh, man. Am I in? No. I forgot. You can, like, dive forward even on your belly. There we go. Yeah, you, like, zoom in. Yeah. All right. I think this is the last one, right? Bot Bash. I don't know this one, actually. Oh, this is the last game, though. What's happening? How do I can't? Oh, it's 2. I can't is 2. What's that? Paint? Alright, just gotta watch out for the paint. Who will be the Stumble Guys champion? Oh, you can get hit by them? Oh, you're fine then. Is that you can't get knocked out of the arena? Oh, goodbye, skeleton. I was watching that green skeleton. I thought he might have it. No. Dude, there's only 2 more that need to get eliminated. Kill the knight! Kill the knight! Oh! I didn't see the ink. I didn't even see it. No way. I wasn't even paying attention. What happened? Slowest incoming ever. Shut up. He's dead. The knight wins! Hooray! I got stumbled, but Izidra has won the round. Hooray! Okay, new lobby. That dude's definitely stumbling. All right, new party, new party. Now, if you downloaded the game and you want to stumble along with your favorite streamer, go ahead and join this room. There's the code right there. What is this a joke? Is he actually sponsored to play this? He sure is. It's a bounty on Twitch. Feel free to hop in with me. We're playing for roughly an hour of stumbling fun. And if you don't want to play, that's okay. I'm streaming Thursday. Or no, today's Thursday. Sunday is Big House. And I'll see you guys there. I'm on the wrong version. No, this game is unironically very fun. It's very fun. Can't join because you're not on the latest update? What? Really? From Lunk in the Discord, huh? Oh, no. Okay. Mine says 0.41.1. I'll see if I can update it on Steam. I just downloaded it, so I thought it was updated, but I'll see if I can do it. Is this Steam only? Android here? Nope. It's on Steam, iOS, and Android. That means anybody can get in on the fun. Oh, and did I mention it's free? No way. Ugh! I got knocked by the big bumpus. Pardon me. How many people is that? Surely I get in. Guys, go. Nope. Oh my god, this sucks. Oh my god, this sucks so bad. Oh, never mind. It's fun and fair. I'm in. Woo! It's fun and free for all to see. Check out Stumble Guys. Did I show you guys I got a Kane shirt when I was at Kane's in Texas? It was like $10. I also got a hat. I'm a fucking shill. I'm pissed. Did you get stumbled? Don't Cane's vomit me. Cane's is delicious. Everybody says that whenever I say I like Cane's. Everybody makes fun of it and Omega laughs. It's good. What is this? What? Oh, there's no jumping now. You just shoot. What? Who's the banana? No! I'm okay. Oh, this shit looked like Overwatch. I'm glad the servers are back. Alright, we're kind of dominating here. Warfare has come to the peaceful world of Stumble Guys. War has changed. This shit looked like Splatoon. Oh my god, what a mess. War is hell. Take the spot. Put up the flag. Fuck. This shit look like the battle pass. That's what I'm saying. Can I rocket jump? No. Watch this. I'm gonna sneak. Yeah, me and Eon have the same idea. We sneaking. Hell yeah. Yo, y'all should watch out for your base. Dominate the base? Nope. Fuck out of here. Oh, no. Nope. No, no. Wait, hey, hey! Hey, where's my team? Where's my team? I actually have 5 people on me. Where's my team? Wait. I got one down. Literally, where is my team? Nope. 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 Nope, this is, nope, contested. Actually, where's, no! This is unbelievable. This game would go crazy with proximity voice chat. Oh my god, you're so right. Oh my god. Oh no, they're rocket jumping. I'm good, I'm up. Whatever, man. My team really let me down on that one. That's absolutely not my fault. I went to the back line. I was backdooring. They didn't even see me back there, dude. Oh, is it the robot one? Bot bash. Okay. You guys enjoy it. I'm gonna go get some water. Run predictions? Oh, hell yeah. What, if I win? Got like a 7-kill streak. Alright, let me... Where did I put my water? Oh yeah, I threw it. Alright, I'm gonna get water. One sec. What happened? Wait, when the guy that... amazing stream content. Yeah, wait, the guy that I'm spectating dies. It doesn't switch? Easiest bounty ever? It says the room doesn't exist. Well, it probably because we're playing. And it's full. I'm just going to make a new lobby every time, but I'll see if I'm updated to the latest version. Thanks for sticking around for the bounty, guys. I appreciate it. I've got 3 bounties I'm popping on Sunday, but they're all 1 minute long. They're commercials, so. Well done, Wizard. Tonight was a really fun stream. I really did miss reactioning. Reacting is fun. All right, yeah, I'm at 0.41. Hold on, let me see if I can... I don't know if there are any updates or anything. How do I even find that? Properties, updates, check for updates? I don't know how to... Didn't you just download it? Yeah. Oh, here we go. It says 0.41. Yeah. Oh, on Android. Oh, on mobile it's up a version? Damn. Des forgot the hotfix PC version. Yeah, they need to check him PC. Oh, wait, Stumble Pass. I forgot. I'm not going to activate the Stumble Pass. Wait, no, I can get a random skin. I got... No. Cowboy! Yes! Let's go! Perfect. Excellent. That's what I would have picked anyway. I fucking love cowboy shit. Wait, free. Oh, a free spin. You get free shit every day. How could you not play Stumble, guys? Give me... Firefighter. Firefighter? Gems. That's probably good. What do the gems do? I got 10 gems. 250 gems is $2. So I got like a quarter. Whatever, I can re-roll them for skins later. All right. Okay. You get 1 free spin a day, I think. All right, new room. New room. Here we go. Join up. Stumbling all across the nation. I got 4 ads for watching this. Hey, thanks for supporting the stream. Wait, you got... Wait, you're a sub. What happened? That's crazy. How'd you do that? Ads in the game? Oh. Okay. Thank you, Spoopy. Hey, I haven't said this all night. If you guys have a Prime, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop it. It really helps to support the stream, and you can do it for free. I haven't said it one time. Ooh! That jump was kind of hot. During the bounty? Hell yeah. It's good to, you have to diversify your sources, you know? No way. Surely that's not 16 people. No! Oh my god. In round 1? I can just kill the room. And that'll just blow up the lobby. I could do that. Kill the room. I mustn't. Dude, you got bot bash again? I was chatting too much. That's true. Guys, I lost because I was so distraught we went below 2,500. So sad. Again. So tough. The room stays if you leave? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Thank you, Harpsichord, for the prime. Dude, I'm getting decayed tonight, unironically. That's crazy. Yeesh. What happened a month ago? Good lord. All right, one more game. I just want to see new games. Coney, what do you think of this emote? It's funny, but I don't know when I would use it. It's funny, but no, I don't think so. Oh, it's this game. Dude, these games are actually really neat. You can break through the broken bricks too. Would you do a subathon capped at 3 hours? Yeah. I used to put that in my titles. Uncapped subathon, 3 hours max. Is that the Rivers Cuomo in your game? Why is Weezer a meme? I don't get it. I don't... Like, where did it even come from? Is it, like, the same ironic, like, sense of appreciation as, like, Shrek? Because Weezer isn't good. I mean, I've never liked Weezer, but everybody told me Pinkerton was good. It's probably a Fantano meme. Oh, goodbye, Rivers. Oh, never mind. Wait. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who Weezer is. They're a band. Rivers Cuomo is the lead guy. You're dead. Yeah, you're gonna hit the spikes. Goodbye, Rivers. No. Okay, Rivers is dead. But I think they're last dead. Why did you run off? Why did you... Who won? Who? Wait, where was Sneed? What? Wait, what? Where did that... What the fuck? How did he... What the fuck was that? Maybe it goes random. I didn't even see Sneed. That's also a meme I don't get. I would see it. I don't get why Sneed posting on the stream. I did not see Sneed anywhere on the map. Maybe I'm just out of touch and old. Why don't you get any joke? Because they're not jokes. They're just, here's a cultural artifact. Thoughts, Coney? I'll tell you in a second. I got a game to stumble. Bazinga. I can't. I can't. Nice. Good. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, do I make it here? No. Dude, who braved that jump early? You guys are crazy. Let me out! Okay. Everybody drop an I can't in the line? Why would you jump in the mud? I'm good. Alright, we're in. 360? I should not have done that. I should undo. Undo. I almost died. Ooh, that could have been bad. All right, what is it? Hold on, let me look. Thoughts? No. I don't think so. Close. Close. Dude, there's so many games, but I feel like I'm getting the same ones over and over. Oh. Let me up. Let me up! You slide on your belly, you don't get up. What is the dinosaur doing? How did you get a dinosaur skin? Oh my god, let me through! Oh. Nice, nice, nice. We slide here. I'm in. Oh, play of the game. Dude, okay, so when you're in the air, if you hit it again, you boost. You're not going to add this, but I enjoy it. Nope. Bro, the boost on that goes crazy. The boost on that go... Oh, hell yeah. Honey drop. Is this the last game? I think it is. I'm nasty at this one. My honey drop game go crazy. Why'd you guys take my spot? You guys blew up the spot. Dude! Leave me alone! I want to win! What are you doing, Rivers? Oh my god, I can't because I'm on honey. Whoever's up there gets the win. They're so high up. Oh my god, that fucking dinosaur. Get off my spot! Oh my god. 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 No. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I tried to make myself a path back. I thought if I jumped in, I could jump back. And I was close too. I could have won. Oh my god. They said I don't get the bounty payout unless I win one. What's this? I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Bear wins. No, can I get a monkey? Are there any monkeys anywhere? Coney think? Don't like it. No, what the? Why would you type that? This is so stupid. These are so bad. No. No, I'm gonna stop clicking on them. These are so bad, you guys. That's kind of funny. That last one is pretty good. Why are there so many emotes of The Rock? What was he doing during whatever that video was? That video is iconic. Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. It's only 16. Well, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. 4. Wait. 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my god, dude. There's a chef in here. Yeah, still no monkeys. I saw a pig. I was like trying to count people. I was like, wait, I think I'm in. Oh, okay. All right. What's this? Oh, this is the tilty one. Okay. What the fuck is this? No. I'm not adding Joel. No. I think we already had this. We already have that. Add Joel. No. For the love of God, play music. What do you mean? This is music. You don't like it? Add Joel's friend. I don't like fish. You know I don't like fish. Not a fish guy. You're not getting me. I'm humbly once again at... no, I'm not adding... I'm done with this. I'm adding one more. One more. No. No, I'm not clicking on these anymore. Oh, shit. Space Race. Okay, one more. That one's cute, actually. I'm adding it. I like that one. That's a cute one. It also dances to the music. Oh, shit, Alien! Awesome Nuts is not a fun game, though. I played that game. I didn't like it. TK loved that game for some reason. Fuck Awesome Nuts? True. Was not a fan. So this is just whoever's first up wins. Wait, that person just wins. Wait, who is out in front? Jumpy Bob. Bro, Jumpy Bob going kind of stupid. Nobody's even near them. Yeah, it's over. Already? That was a quick one. Jumpy Bob going a bit foolish. Yeah, I might need to put on some different music. This is... It's a great song. It's a great song, but, you know... We're half an hour into the bounty, and I feel like I've heard this song quite a bit. We do love this song, you know, but... How long's the bounty? An hour. Got half an hour more. Enjoying a cheeky bit of Stumble Guys. But what about when I get a little shy around my favorite streamer? Let me see. No, I don't like that. I don't like the shy finger meme. I don't like that either. Wait. Surely I shouldn't have done that. I'm fucking gone. I did it too close to the end. Wait, where is it? What? It's straight. Oh my god. No. Let me... Hop! No! I'm in though! I'm right... Oh my god, dude. Okay. A bounty where I'm not playing the game. It's a bounty with no gameplay. This might as well be a commercial. This is a good one. That's the same as... It's just reverse copium. Add this. No. Not adding that. You already have multiple thises. Bring back squatting? Did I get rid of squatting? I thought we had it. Yeah, I have it. It got removed? Oh, really? Let's add Pokemon Live. Alright, I'm done with these. No more 7 TVs. No more 7 TVs. We're done. I don't like these. Alright, I'll have one more. Only because we have so many slots open. Guys, check out above the chat. Join the party by playing Stumble Guys with your favorite streamer. We're playing for a little bit longer. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. Stumble Guys. They love to stumble and they love to fumble. Look at them go. Look at them stumble and fumble. This game is so long. I know. Yeah, this game takes a long time. I feel like you could cut it in half. The emote broke, so add it back. Sure, it's on. Absolutely. There you go. Very pog indeed. Dude, I want to play Honey Drop. I added, but I don't know why. This is so stupid. Thank you, STL. And you're wrong, because I did. This game is unironically fun. It is! It's a fun game. Add Bear Chad. No. Give me a... Is there a virgin bear? I don't... I use my Prime to watch spectating Stumble Guys. You know, I'd love to be playing it. I would love to be playing it, but unfortunately, I'm on the sidelines. You know what it is? I don't want to win. Insufficient privilege. A subscriber to use 0 with emotes. Huh? That's a good one. Oh, but I can't use it. Damn. That sucks. No thanks. Yeah, I just want to make sure that my audience wins. You know what I mean? It's nice that to have everybody else get a chance to beat. Coney ate nuts. I don't... Is it really just what it sounds like? Is it really just... Is there something else I don't know about? That is there a reason to... We already had smedging. I tried to add it, and then I put it... I tried to add it, and then I turned it off, and now it's back on. There you go. Alright, join up. Toot, toot, boop, boop. But yeah, Sunday stream should be good. Also, just as an aside, we're working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I'm very excited about. Finally. It's nice. We're finally, like, putting some coal in the furnace. It's good. You gotta add this one. What? What the fuck is that? Are you gonna tell the story? Vince and I talked about that at Lost Tech. The problem with the story is that it's so long. And it takes so much setup. I could... Oh, God, you bounce off the wall. I didn't know that. I could get, like, outsource it and have people, like, help me with the scenes and stuff. But I don't know. I think so. I do want to do it, obviously, but... Make it a two-parter? It actually could be broken up into 2 parts. Will you be at Let's Make Moves Miami? No, unfortunately. I would love to go, but that is Halloween weekend, and my baby is at the point where she's really excited about Halloween. She's going around the house saying Halloween costume. It's very cute. I don't think she knows what a costume is, but she just says Halloween costume all the time. It's very cute. What about port priority? What day is that? Probably not. If I'm going to be honest, I think I'm going to way less tournaments in the near future. It just not able to travel as much, you know? I'm trying to pull back on tournaments a lot. Might be like a commentary, like, I don't want to say retirement angle, but I don't know, man. Oh my God. I still love the game. I just don't want to travel as much as I used to, you know? Plus, when I could just stay at home and commentate, you know? I'm sure I'll watch Let's Make Moves from home. More Coney streams. Exactly. I don't know. Traveling as much as I have, just, it really burns you out. Like, Summit happened, and I wasn't even, like, I'm excited for it, right? But I'm not chomping at the bit like I used to be. And I know that I'm not the only one. Oh, damn, okay. I've talked with a lot of the other casters who are, like, you know, really into it, but I think your kid maturing is a huge part of that, maybe. Can I make that? Son of a bitch. What? Oh, I won. I thought that was the last game. Whew, phew. Huge. Whew. The wall kills you? I didn't know that. Yo! A slide! But it's kind of hard to juggle the panda thing and the stream thing and the YouTube thing and the family thing, you know? So, oh, you motherfucker. Yeah, die. Oh. Ow. I didn't see that. What the fuck? What the fuck? No! No way. Nice. No! That guy wins. This is a neat final level, though. Santa Claus! Look at him go! This is a marbles level? Yeah. Christmas in October. Already? Okay. New room. Whew! I think you got the world record for most obstacles hit. Shut up! I didn't hit like 3. They didn't even affect me. I actually just hit those. It didn't even like change my time. I still ended as fast as I could. I forgot we had this. Oh yeah, why do we have that? Why do we have a cat? Who put that on? Dude, my hair hurts. When you get a haircut and then it's all short, ow, 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 ow. Oh, I wasn't moving? Wait. Oh my god! He is white and funny, just like you. Just like Scott the Woz. Am I Scott? Is that Scott the Woz? Is that slime? Is that... I feel like there are like 4 species of guy, and it's like Dream guy, Harry Potter guy, Seth Rogen guy. There's got to be one more. You know what I mean? Germa? I think Germa's a dream guy. Like, Germa is an offshoot of the dream guy. Like, Dream is the Eevee, and Germa is one of the, you know, and I'm another one. Like, we're all different evolutions. Dream without the normal pills. White man alignment chart. Yeah, like, you know, if you post a picture of yourself on the internet, what 3 images that everybody else posts are the ones that you'll get? Right? It's like Harry Potter or Seth Rogen or Dream. You know what I mean? Has to be a bearded one. Maybe just the Switch face guy, like Soy Jacks. The Switch guys that go, you know? Maybe that's the last one. That's like the D&D guy, right? Esam would be an offshoot of the D&D guy. Yeah. That's the 4th white guy. Dude, I can't look up. This camera won't let me look into the sky. Score! Put it in! Put it in! Put the ball in, please. There we go. It's in. By the way, how's Overwatch 2? Be honest. Thank you, Pro Jason. Tell me. It looks exactly the same. It's okay. It's Overwatch 1. Yeah. I think I would have fun with it because I stopped playing Overwatch 1 when Anna came out. Who I think was the first character they added? Or was it Sombra? Whatever, I played both of them and I was like, okay, this is kind of cool, I guess. But, like, now there's a million other characters I could try. But when I look at it, I can't tell what the fuck is going on. It's just noise, you know? Yeah, L. L for you guys. Too bad. Coney sweep. It's really fun, and I've never gotten into Overwatch. Big tack shooter guy. Yeah, I feel like it's really fun if you haven't tried it. I feel like the Overwatch experience is playing it a lot and burning yourself out, and then you hate it. But the first time you play it is great. I tried to do the opposite. I played a lot of Overwatch when it came out, and then I tried playing Valorant. I've gotten into it a few times. I'm not that guy. I can't play slow. I feel like I'm wasting my time. You know what I mean? I just don't have fun. Play Reyna? I played Raze, actually. Raze and then Chamber, because Chamber is just free guns. So I was bad, but I got free guns. So Valorant is mad boring. I mean, I think it's interesting. It's fun if you know what you're doing. I got to, like, silver, which isn't great. Like, mid-silver. I just wanted to get gold, and then I just kind of got disinterested. Because a lot of it is waiting. Also, the game has so many fucking smurfs. Which, like, you know, I smurf in leagues, so I get it. I have, like, 50 accounts, but I haven't played on them in a while, so now I have a moral high ground. But, like, every game, I would just have a jet that was, like, 50-0. And I'm like, dude, what? What do I do about this? Oh, my God. I should have followed them. Stupid. Coney Splatoon stream. I've never played Splatoon once in my life, but I've been listening to the soundtrack because that soundtrack goes crazy. It goes foolish. Don't. It's awful. Is it? Are you just saying that because you played it a bunch? Is it Sneed again? Die, Sneed! Hooray! I do think Splatoon is so interesting from an outside perspective. Like the lore and the music and the style of it, I think is really fascinating. But I don't care to play it. It's kind of the same way that I feel about Kirby, where it's like the aesthetic is great. I love the art style, I love the music. I love the polish, but... I'm going back up. Nobody talks. People give up after 3 rounds. The game has fun agents. Then the agents you need to play to win. Is that about Valorant? Because I don't talk at all. In Valorant, my ass is quiet, and I don't care about winning. I'm not a team player either. When I play League, I'm very selfish. I'm a solo carry guy. League has conditioned me to never speak. Yeah. I'm not talking to nobody. And I know it makes me worse. You know what I mean? We would win if we talked, but... Yeah, we know mid-main. Fuck yeah! Get on my back! Shut the fuck up for 20 minutes and the game will be over. Mid-Renekton. Legendary! Shaco mid-enjoyer. Hell yeah! But only up until plat. Then it's not fun anymore. Because then people start hugging their tower. Could you come save me, Vi? Vi, help. This Shaco mid is beating me. He has too many boxes. Mid Renekton? That shit go crazy. I was on that shit before anybody else. I played a lot of the stuff before it got like super meta, and that's not like a brag to be like, oh, I knew this shit. I just was like, damn, mid Karma is really fucking strong. And so I abused it. And I was like, damn, mid Karma is stupid. What's the last champion released, do you remember? What, in League? I mean, I vaguely keep up. The last champion that I played the game might have been the Electric Girl? Starts with a Z, the one that's a nightmare for competitive balance? Zeri? Yeah, it might be that one. Her Vex, who I was boosting I was boosting a couple accounts on Vex. She's very fun. Some of my friends wanted to get the gold, and Vex is crazy. She's crazy. But I don't, that was, you know, I think she just came out, so. Do you still do it for money? No, not on my friend's account. I just play for fun. Like, my friend just wants the gold skin, and they play a lot, but, you know, they're like silver, so I'm like, yeah, sure. I still don't know what Bel'Veth does. Is that the chick with the wings? Me neither. She just heals. It's like an Aurelia situation. I fight her, and I'm like, okay, I should win this, and then I lose. I'm like, what? Thank you, B-Dash. I was looking... No way I was looking at the chat. Oh, my God! That game has too many characters. I agree. Hold on, let me look at the League Champion release dates. The last character when I played the game, when I played a lot, the last character I super abused was Senna. I didn't really play much after that. Yeah, I've stopped being serious since Senna. No, I was around a little bit for Aphelios. Maybe Yone. Crash was good, bro. Thank you for the 58 months. Yeah, I abused the shit out of Senna. I played Senna mid. Again, nonsense character. There we go. Thanks, Vince is on. Yeah. Have you tried Omega Strikers? If I missed it, I'll cry. Yeah, I tried it. It's okay. It was one of those games that I played for like, I don't know, 6 hours. I'm like, yeah, I get it. This is fine, but I'm not crazy about it. Too many battle passes, bro. Too much stuff to play. This game's got a battle pass. Or, I'm sorry, a stumble pass. Yeah, I think I stopped at Yone or Samira. I definitely didn't play for Seraphine. And then I played, like, Earth and stuff, but I didn't play for realsies. That's a neat stumble guy. Look at the fucking hair. I literally fell through the floor and died. Sounds like you stumbled through the floor and died. Watch your step. Five more. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 2. 1 more. Bear sweep. 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. 1 more. Okay. Good lord. Hi, Tori. It was nice meeting you. Welcome to Stumble, guys. We stumbling. Fuck out of here, bear sweep. Gorilla wins. Grabs your claw. I mean, if that guy picked even a moderately intelligent gorilla, the gorilla wins. But he's just like, yeah, the gorilla's so stupid and will just flail around and isn't even that strong. Meanwhile, the bear is so smart and strong and handsome. The bear wins. The fuck? No, let me up. Oh god, I lost. I get out of this room. I can't escape. I can't hit escape. I tried to hit escape. I can't leave the room. I can't leave the room. I can't leave the room. I'm stuck. Stop laughing! Are they ha-haing? I'm going backwards. He didn't call the gorilla stupid. The evidence is there. The gorilla would just slap around. Video evidence, even. Maybe the gorilla is smart enough to not show its fighting techniques on camera, dumbass. You ever think of that? Did you ever consider that? The gorilla is hiding its power level. Why haven't they won yet? What's happening? It took forever. What a fucked up game! Yeah. New game. New game, everybody. This game is hard. So true. Stumble pass. Claim. Love to claim that. And remember to claim your free sub with Twitch Prime. You might have a free sub and not even know it. Go below the stream just to check it out. Just like Bloodsad. Thank you for the tier 1. That's not a Prime sub, but thank you for the sub. I love being a Coney sub because sometimes the ads will play anyway. Double pay. Bounty triple pay. Oh, did I do public lobby? Oh, no, I wasn't paying attention. Did I enter a random game? I can't leave. I can't leave. Remember, it won't let me. Are these people on their phones? Is that why nobody has a name? And look at that. I'm first place in the public lobby. Well, well, well. I guess I just got a chat full of gamers. Coney, you broke 2,500 subs. I'm gonna lose it in about 15 minutes. We've been on this thing all night. I got up to 2,570 tonight, I think. And boo! This is just like Mario Kart. You think I'm fighting bots now? There are no way these are kids on phones, bro. It's 11:45. It's too late. Oh, I'm not playing this. I'm not doing this. Send 7TV emotes.
Here we go! Ask Tirzu for his professional opinion on Beers' gorillas.
No. No. What the fuck? When would I ever use that? I thought we had this, but we got rid of it. Oh, never mind. I have a slot open. There you go. Why would I ever dreaming? Feels too easy. It won't let me. Conflict default. There. Yeah, it won't let me add it. Try this one. Stop with the fucking fish! I'm not clicking on any more links. In fact, let me go make this game-winning goal. It's in. No! Guess I gotta make 2 game-winning goals. Even in heavy defense, he gets it done. I do it! I'm just nice at soccer. What do you want me to say? I do it. All right, we're in finals now. Watch this. This game sounds like my sleep paralysis demons. This is the noise they make? I would be lulled back to sleep. What an enchanting tune. All right, it's time to go stupid. Stumble. Oh my God. No way. Oh my God, I didn't see the one. Oh my God. Oh, what the fuck? I really won the first game that was not with chat. Are you kidding me? What? Surely they were bots, right? They had to be bots. Your MMR is bad. I don't care. I win. I won. All right, one more. Hey, now I'm all warmed up. Maybe I just had to warm up. You think there's MMR in Stumble Guys? Coney, please. Fine. Only because you won a game tonight. Okay, 2 people requested it independently. Only because you won a game. And I'm proud of you, and I cherish you. Okay. All right. Give it your all. Oh, God. I'm stumbling. That sounds like an emote. Go ahead and jump. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. I'm in. Woo! Okay, we're good. We made it. I was trying to join. There's no cross-platform play. Yeah, so I'm on a different version. Apparently, the phone version is on a different... It's like 41.1, and I'm on 41. The training arc worked, baby. It's a dub. I feel like we're getting the same games over and over. I know there's a lot more. I'm on iPhone? Alright, it might be an Android thing then. I don't know. No way. Only 8 get through? Why is that guy jumping like a fucking frog? That guy was jumping on his belly. Stop doing that! Who's cheating? Cheater! You appear to have stumbled. Mods! Get rid of that fucking guy. Oh, this is a cool level! No! Gorilla wins! Go Gorilla! Go Gorilla! Gorilla wins. Surely. Taking it all. Oh my god. No! You... Well? Might still do it. Might still do it. Wait. Okay, I give up. Oh, not the bear. Don't let the bear win. Whatever you do. Whatever you do. Don't let the bear win. Oh my god, it's a bear sweep. It's a bear sweep. Oh my god. Oh no. It's actually a fucking bear sweep. Wait. Maybe not? No way. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, the game crashed. Oh, dude. That sucks. The bear was just about to win. Oh, that's so tough. It's not common for the game to crash. Stumble Guys, as you guys know, it's now available on Steam, iOS, and Android. Check it out. It's free to play, and you're going to love playing it with your friends. I guarantee it. Thanks for sponsoring the stream, Stumble Guys. Okie dokie. Well, it's about that time. Bye.
How I love this pretty bed. Now I'll rest my weary
Maybe a
head.
secret stream tomorrow.
Good night.
I don't know. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to be in Detroit. What the fuck? All right, well, maybe another time. Bye.